And we are live. We're like 20 seconds in, Jay. Loud good. It's still loud as hell. You on mute?
Yeah, I am. Hey, everybody. It's crazy I got me sitting in the damn car every day to do this. Is that camera old?
Hello, world. I'm usually in the car anyway because I'm usually doing something. I'm usually out. Like now, I'm picking my son up from football break.
Hey, this should be an
You breaking
interesting
up?
topic. Hey, this should be an interesting topic.
Yeah, I seen this topic. First of all, can y'all hear? Or am I breaking
Yes.
up?
Yes.
Okay. So I seen this conversation being had amongst the social world because of what Just Hilarious said. So the first topic today that we're going to get into is, should womanhood be reserved for natural born women only? I think yeah. I think that the culture that we have set as far as like, you know, these adjectives and this and that and then this, like, I feel like it's gone too far. It's
I'm
gone
I'm
way
trying
too
to
far.
figure out where she was wrong
I'm
at.
I'm
Like,
trying to
what's the
figure out
issue?
where she was wrong at. Like, what's the issue?
I don't see nothing. I
They were saying
understand
she
that
was
what she's saying,
homophobic, bro.
you know,
They were
where
saying she was homophobic, bro, because of the statement that she made. And
I'm,
because of the statement that she made. And I think T.X. Madison and somebody else came
I
out
think
and was
T.S.
like,
Madison and
it's a
somebody
lot
else
of
came
women
out and
that's
was like, it's a lot of
insecure
women that's
by trans women
insecure by
because a lot
trans
of them
women
get mistaken for
because
being
a
trans
lot of them
women.
get
That was one
mistaken
of the
for
things
being
that
trans women.
that was
That was
said.
one of the things that was
hey
said.
Christy.
I mean,
Well,
I
I don't
get
think that's
I
true.
mean, I get how the LGBT community can feel about
How
it.
the
I get them.
LGBT community can feel
But
about it,
if they
I
was
get
to
them.
actually look at it in
But if
all
they was to actually
actuality,
look at it in all
she didn't say
actuality,
nothing that wasn't real.
she didn't say nothing that wasn't real.
I
And
agree.
she asked the question
I feel
of
like
And she asked the question of
when are women gonna have somebody to represent them?
when are women gonna have
You
somebody
know
to
what I'm saying?
represent
Like,
them?
why do they gotta bite their tongue
You know
so
what I'm
much to
saying?
walk
Like, why do
around
they gotta
these
bite their tongue so much to walk
certain group
around
of
these
people?
certain group
When are
of
somebody
people?
gonna represent them and just be
When are
like, hey,
somebody gonna
well, these are
represent them
women
and
too.
just be like, hey, well, these are
This, that,
women
this,
too.
and the other. Like, if you
This, that,
can't
this, and the
bear
other.
no,
kids,
it's
Like,
these
if you
these
can't
are
bear
actual
kids,
women. It's not even a these are women too. Like, these are women. Like, I don't care how many sex changes you get, this and that, what you feel like you was born as. I have a lot of LGBT friends and stuff like that, but my viewpoints are what you were born as, that is what you are. Now, if you were born as a man and you feel like you want to do woman things and you want to date men, then I feel like you are just a man who wants to do woman things and want to date men. If you were born as a woman who feels like you are a man and want to date women and do man things, you are just a woman who wants to do those things. Like, at the end of the day, biologically, I feel like you are a man or a woman, period.
Is it offensive?
is it offensive?
Is it offensive to them or to me? Because it's offensive to
No.
me when you're going to assume my role in something.
Yeah, is it offensive to
If
like
you want to talk
natural
about
born
Yeah, is
women?
offensive,
it offensive to like natural born women?
when you take it to a certain extent, like, you can be a woman better than me because that's what I was naturally created to do. No one can be something better than the natural person who was created to do that. In my womb, I can carry a child. In my boobs, I can nourish my child that I carried in my womb. A man cannot do that. Even if science furthers itself to where a person can, that is still away from the natural order of how things are. Like, you cannot be a woman. You cannot be a better woman than a woman. Period. You might be a good man who feels womanly. I'm not saying you're not. But you cannot be a better woman than the person who was naturally born to do these things. It's not even an object of who's better or who's not. It's you a woman, and that's what you was born as, a woman.
Hey, who you at?
Hey, who you at? I'm here, bro. I'm just listening. I'm cooking dinner
I'm
right
here,
now.
bro. I'm just listening. I'm cooking dinner right now. Okay.
What you cooking, Ed?
Okay.
You know the
You know
this is right. I ain't throw my input in
right.
there
I ain't
yet.
throw my input in there yet.
I don't even know what you said. It was breaking up.
Can y'all hear me? Chad, you muted.
I said, yeah, I can hear you. Then I said, Tay, where you at? Then I said, where is anybody at? But hell, obviously, I wasn't nowhere because I was muted.
I think Tate picking up his boy for football practice. I think Tate picking up his boy for football practice.
Okay, well,
I
I
want
can
to hear
put
what
on the
some of
internet.
the
I just
people in the
can't
chat got to
hear.
say. Some of the people in the chat got to say.
Ain't nobody said that. But I
I
just feel
know.
like those things are what are getting us away from the natural order of how like divine nature was created. Like you have to have a yin and a yang. If we have a whole bunch of yins and no yangs, or a whole bunch of yangs and no yins, everything is gonna be off balance. You have to have one side and then the other side. And the one side and the other side is masculine and feminine, male and female, man and woman.
Now, in fact, I was here. I had got out the holler at one of it.
Now, in fact, I was
What I,
here. I had got out the holler at one of it.
how the hell my shit repeating itself? Just like when I talk, I hear
Repeating
it
itself.
repeat.
Just like when I talk, I hear it repeat.
I'm gonna pull up in the light so it looks a little brighter in here.
But now, like as far as it go with the that
Boom.
But
that
now, like as
situation
far
there,
as it go with
I
that
read
situation
somebody
there,
what
I
somebody
read
said,
what
and they
somebody
was
said,
like, "It's easy to
and they
want to
was
be a
like,
woman
"It's easy
because
to
you don't
want to
go
be
through
a
all the
woman
problems that a woman
because you
goes
don't go
through in
through
her
all the
life,
problems that a woman goes
like
through in
with
her
the
life,
periods, the cramping,
like
the
with the
baby
periods, the
birthing,
cramping, the
the carrying
baby
the child around
birthing,
9 months."
the
So
carrying the
it's
child
easy
around
for a
nine
person to sit
months.
up here and
So
say,
it's
"Oh, I'm a
easy for a person to
trans.
sit up here and
I
say,
feel
"Oh,
like
I'm a
I'm in the world of
trans.
a woman now. I
I
feel like
feel
I'm
like
a
I'm in
woman."
the world of a woman now. I feel like
But
I'm a woman."
just like that person said that made that
But
statement, if
just
you
like
was to
that
give
person
them
said that
all
made
the
that
pains a
statement, if
woman
you was
go
to
through,
give them all the pains
they
a woman
probably
go
hurry up
through,
and go back to manhood.
they probably hurry up and go back to manhood.
Yep.
You was echoing. Is it better now? You was echoing. Is it better now?
Mine, it ain't echoing. It's like it's repeating itself.
Mine, it ain't echoing. It's like it's repeating itself.
It's like when I talk, it talks
It's like
after
when I
me.
talk,
It
Yeah,
says what I
yeah,
it
said
talks
after I
it
after
said
is
it.
me.
doing that.
It says what I said after.
Try it again now that mine muted.
Is it
Tay,
still doing it?
no, it ain't doing it no more.
Nah, I ain't doing it now.
Hey, Tay, what was the original question, Tay?
Should womanhood
It's
be?
on the screen. It
Should
should
Yeah,
womanhood be
womanhood be?
reserved for natural born
Yeah.
women only.
Ah, yeah, yes, most definitely, most definitely. Ain't no man got no business having no baby. I don't care. Who woman.
All right, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah,
yeah, I ain't.
Yeah, we can
Yeah, I
hear.
hear.
But I don't feel like you say ain't no man got no business having no baby. It ain't no such thing. Can't no man have no baby.
Man, but you know they got so much stuff right now, man. Scientists and stuff, you know, it's a way to do everything. But like I don't think it should be. Like I don't think they should. That's my opinion.
No, because if God,
Well,
if
No, because
whoever created you,
if whoever
if
created
they
whoever created
wanted you
you,
to have a child,
if they
you would
wanted
be
you
able
to
to
have a
bear a
child,
child.
you would
And
be
the way
able to
it's
bear a child.
designed, it's not designed
And
for
the way
men
it's
to bear
designed,
children.
it's not designed for men to bear children. Hey, I think like I think like I mean this is my opinion now, but like it
like
should be a certain level of respect
it
that
should be a
women
certain
should
level
feel
of
like they
respect
deserve
that
just by
women should
being a
feel
woman.
like
You
they
know,
deserve
like
just by
the
being
things that
a
they
woman.
go through, like
The
birthing a
things they go
child,
through,
like Chad said, being
like
able
birthing a
to
child, like Chad said, being
produce
able
milk to feed your child,
to produce milk,
uh,
feed your child,
the menstrual cycles, menopause,
the
like
menstrual
everything
cycle,
that a woman
menopause,
embodies.
like
Y'all
everything
should
that a
feel
woman
like it's an
embodies.
attack
Y'all
on
should feel
femininity.
like it's an attack
You echoing,
on
bro.
femininity. You echoing, bro.
What you say?
He
Fat,
said
go
you was
ahead.
He said
echoing.
that we should feel like it's a.
He said you was echoing.
He said that we should feel like it's an attack on femininity, and I agree because
I
by
do
the
too.
agenda that's being pushed, it's like we
I do
basically
too.
trying to wipe women out completely.
Yeah,
Because if you don't need a woman to make a
yeah.
baby, then you just gonna wipe us out.
I feel like it's a slap in the face to women. Like, damn, that's. I feel like it's real disrespectful to women, and all women should feel like that.
Christy said in the comments, God made you who He wanted you to be, and I agree with it.
So y'all don't feel like I'm trying to word this right while I'm saying nobody. Okay, like as a woman, Chance, how you feel about like men cross dressing, like wearing heels, makeup, nails, hair, all the stuff that like women do to enhance themselves?
Now, I'm gonna tell you, I have friends who do that, and I am a non-judgmental person. To each his own. Like, do what makes you happy. Um, that's not my business. That's how I feel about that. But it gets to a certain line when you are, in competition with women, as far as like wanting to over woman me, that it's like a slap in the face. But as far as, makeup and nails and all that other thing, like, totally do whatever you feel like is going to make you thrive in life. It's going to make you happy as far as that goes. But I look at it like you can still be yourself, who is just a man who likes to wear makeup and wear dresses and get your nails done and get your hair done. Like, I don't see why you have to be called a woman. Like, you are just a man who likes to do these things.
Right.
That's how I personally feel.
Right. That makes sense.
That makes sense. And the same for like women too. Like, that's where it kind of like throws me for a loop. And like I said, I have a lot of friends who are trans, but I just don't understand like why. And maybe it's because I'm not, but I just don't understand why we can't just be like a woman who likes to wear men clothes, or a man who likes to wear women clothes and dress feminine and do feminine things, but I'm still a man. Like, I don't get that.
Maybe we'll get some more people on in the chat
Maybe
that
we'll
can
get some
comment
more
on
people
it.
on in the chat that come in. Well, that's probably like a touchy subject, so people probably don't even really want to comment on it. I'm gonna share it to my
Yeah, a lot of people don't like to talk about that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like to talk about that. Cause that's the thing. Like, I ain't gonna lie. You talk about that, and they gonna for sure. It's a wrap on you.
They're cancel.
Appreciate
Yeah, they will cancel you quick
and see
too. And
that's
like,
the
but I'm just grounded in. You said what?
And see, that's the thing I feel like Jess was trying to be letting on. Like, we so busy, the world so busy protecting y'all, who's gonna protect us? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? If the world is giving y'all so much authority, so much power, and everybody got to tiptoe around this community, who's gonna protect the actual woman herself? You know what I'm saying? Like, look at what's
And
going on with her. She
I
made a true statement and got banned.
totally understood that. Right, right. But we've seen this happening. We seen who was the comedian that made a joke about it, like you can talk about such and such and such and such, but don't you talk about the trend of like the LGBT community or you're gonna get canceled for sure. Quick. It was some comedian that made a joke about that.
Don't
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
Yep.
Don't do it. You can't do it.
And that is
Don't
true.
do it. You can't do it. It's like the world don't play about them. Play about them.
But you have to look at it like it is an agenda that is being pushed. You know, we can sit up here and say it's for this reason or that reason or whatever reason, but when the world takes up that serious, it's an underlying reason for it, whether it be to eliminate womankind or whatever it may be. You know,
Yeah.
I've heard people speak that it was to decrease population within the black community. But I mean, all in all, it's just to eliminate women. Because if you eliminate women, then like, what do you have?
All the black that'll take the black community out too. That'll take the black community out too.
Right. So all of that really goes hand in hand. But
That's why that's why
what do
that
you really have if you eliminate?
go ahead.
That's why what?
That's why that why it's bigger than black
Why it's bigger than black.
y'all there.
Yeah, we good. I was trying to find the next topic.
Damn. I said all that was on mute. So the next topic is how important are materialistic things in a relationship? House, cars, jewelry, etc. That's situational. To some people, it might be important. To some people, it might not be important at all.
Mm.
Hey,
So
y'all.
I don't know. I'm echoing like a motherfucker. Go ahead, man. Y'all go ahead.
You ain't echoing that bad, but you got a whole bunch of wind coming through there.
The Herschel over here flying, man.
Oh, you ain't got to say no more then, because he done roll. I done rode with him too many times. He'll be driving my car and had the damn window down, talking about fresh air better than the AC.
Man.
He say they keep you woke too. So I don't know. He crazy.
Nah, I think they should. I think materialistic. Well, I don't want to just be like materialistic stuff, but I think it's important to, especially if you're trying to marry. I think it's important to be a homeowner. Um, I think it's important to women that you're able to provide, the life. I guess the prototypical American dream. I don't know woman want to marry somebody and live in an apartment or live from house to house and rent all their lives. So I would think that home ownership would be at the top of the list when you're looking for somebody that you're gonna build a future with.
I mean, but is that? I don't think that's materialistic right there. As far as a home, don't nobody
Yeah,
want
that's a
to.
necessity, but I mean, just I mean, it's more stuff that comes with the home, bro. Like when you in a leadership position as a man, like I would just the question was to like the women and to the men too, like what where does the things that you can bring as far as the house, the cars, the trip, like the lifestyle, how does that rank on the list?
I think I think with men it don't rank too. I think with men, hell, I think you said it the other day yourself. We don't come into a relationship looking at a woman like that. Like we don't come in usually looking at what they got compared to what they don't get, because we feel like if they got it, they got it, and if they don't, they don't. We the man, so we gonna do what we got to do to get it for them or to help them get it or
Right,
whatever. And if we come
right,
in and if they got more than us when we come in, we finna hustle even harder to try to get what they get.
right,
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we not as materialistic. Like we ain't tripping on no woman if she in a 1996 Honda Accord instead of the newest car. We ain't tripping on it. Like we were talking about last night. When you first see him, you gonna go out there and they look good. So when you in that Honda ain't meaning nothing, you know. But then once you get to talking to the person and seeing how the person is, you most definitely not thinking about no materialistic stuff because you see how the person is. Now I'm not a woman, so I can't speak for the women, but I know a lot of women that do go by materialistic things. I remember when I was living in Chicago, we called them car booties. Like they'd be sitting there waving at you and honking the horn and all this and that, trying to get at you just because of what you driving. They don't know nothing else about you. They just want to holler at you because of what you driving. They feel like if you driving it, you got it. You know
right.
what I'm saying? So they want to holler at you. And it's actually people out there like that.
Yeah, that is true. Cause growing up, all I had was nice cars, and I feel like well, I ain't gonna say that because I know me. I feel like I ain't gotta have no nice car. I ain't gotta have nothing nice if you ask me. So I can't say that. Like you said, we can't speak for the women.
Yeah, Chad, would you date somebody that just never bought you nothing, or like
What you
just took all the materialistics out of the relationship?
say? I can't hear.
She on mute.
I think Ted's on mute.
I think that.
Never about me nothing, like nothing at all. Cause I told you, like part of my love language is like gift giving. It don't have to be nothing expensive, but like nothing. Like he ain't never bought me nothing.
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 Nothing that I don't know because I like see I'm gonna tell you I like for whatever I do to be reciprocated. I like to buy people stuff. Like if it's something that someone has mentioned or whatever. Like I said, I don't have to be nothing big. It could be like I might mention a cup I want or something, or just something small. But a man who never buy me nothing, I don't want him. He could buy. I said he could buy me a card. Card's $1 and something if you go to Dollar Tree. But he don't buy me nothing. I can't do that. It's not. I
I
mean,
don't
it's
know.
not like a high up priority thing.
I don't know.
You would,
I don't know. I feel like if a
cause
man
I'm
ain't
not
buying a
buying
woman
nobody
Feel like if a
nothing.
nothing,
man ain't buying a woman nothing,
nothing at all,
He don't like
then
her.
nothing at all,
yeah, you don't like
then
her.
He don't
yeah,
like
you
her.
don't like a.
Yeah, cause nothing. You mean you couldn't buy me a bag of chips at the gas station? Like nothing. That's a stretch. I mean, just a nothing. Like I don't know about that dude.
What if
But it's
he
not like
might be
I
testing
said.
you though?
He might be testing you though.
See, when you couldn't buy me nothing, I'll buy you a pack of bubble gum. You can't buy me nothing. That's not a test. No, that's not a test. I'm gonna fail that test. Cause nothing at all. I done already told you I'm simple. I like simple stuff. I done already been in a relationship where the man done bought me bags and shoes and we done went on trips and jewelry and all of that. I had two Rolexes. I had a chain. I had my engagement ring was like big as hell. Like I've already had that. So like I don't admire stuff like that. Now, don't get it twisted. Now, I do like jewelry. Like I like jewelry outside of a man. Like I like jewelry. But I get that from my grandma. But a man doesn't have to buy those things, especially if he's not capable of buying those things. Like I don't want someone to go out and spend their last to impress me, because then I'm gonna be unimpressed. Like I'm gonna want somebody to handle their business, and if they have a little extra, you said what?
No, I said that's what's up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be unimpressed, like really unimpressed, if a man make a big purchase for me, and it's other things that he could be doing with his money besides making big purchases to impress me. Like if you want to make big purchases for me, we need to be like super straight. I mean, house paid for, car paid for, like super duper straight, like business going good, like real straight. But other than that, I'm like a smart. Like I like thoughtful things anyway. And when you make a big purchase like that, most of the time that stuff is not thoughtful. Anybody can go out and buy a chain or buy a watch or buy a bag or something like that. That's what they think every girl wants. But I mean, you can buy me a horse or something, animals, build my fence for me, fix my barn. But like as far, but now I will say, like, the one thing I'm not gonna cave on is travel, because I like to travel. But it don't have to be like, I'm not gonna stay in like a sucky hotel. Like I'm picky about my hotels, but it don't have to be the most expensive hotel. It just have to be like a nice hotel, like a good hotel. Like I don't want to go to a hotel and get bed bugs. You know what I'm saying? But if I have a partner, I'm gonna definitely want to be able to travel with him, because I can travel by myself. So if I can travel by myself, and I have traveled by myself, I want to be able to travel with my partner, because I really enjoy traveling and seeing new places and doing new things. Y'all quiet. What's up?
I ain't want to cut you off.
We are not cutting you off
Oh,
tonight.
now y'all don't want to cut. Now y'all don't want to cut me off today.
Yeah, yeah,
It's okay.
you ready to turn?
No, I'm done now. Y'all go ahead and talk. I'm done. Y'all cut me off today. I
What's
mean,
today?
that's my thing.
Thursday?
What's for y'all? Like, yeah.
What you was finna say?
I said for y'all, like y'all don't care about any of these things. Y'all wouldn't want any of these things in the
Uh,
material realm.
uh, I mean, I like nice shit. Don't get it twisted. But I wouldn't require the female that I'm dating like to.
I
I
don't.
don't require a lot from a female. Like I say, I was raised old school, so I'm more of the giver and the provider and the gift giver and the surpriser and shit like that. So
I know I'm not. I ain't. I never look at no woman for what she got as far as materialistic.
yeah, we gotta be locked in though, cause you don't want nobody to fall in love with your what they say, fall in love with your hand and not your heart.
Yeah, that's right.
Got you.
Listen, I feel like that's what happens with a lot of these relationships. That's why, I really, honestly, when men come at me and they be like throwing their money at me, like what I need to do to mess with you, like, you want to, this and that. I want to fly you here, or I want to fly you there, or I want to do this and that, like just overly coming like that. Like, I don't like that. Like, that's actually a turnoff to me. If me and this person have no type of background and they just off the rip, off the muscle, like, I'm gonna buy you.
Yeah,
That is like one of the biggest turnoffs to me.
shit. That's what like most. That's what they seeing on social media. That's what most women gonna move for that. Flying me out, girl. You buying me this, you doing that. That's just an easy way to get access to a woman. Like most niggas with money, they want to skip the dating part. They want to skip all of this shit. Just buy you shit, fly you out, and y'all do what y'all do.
Right, but I be turning men down to be doing that. But I'm such a communicator and a get to know her. That's what I like. Like that's the part of it that I like. Like I can spend your money after we do that if that's what you want to do. But I can't like people that I don't like. I can't even be around them. Like even if they do all these things, I've been in a situation where I have a person who did things for me, and I didn't like this person. Like I felt like he knew that. Like I would have to like drink to be around this person because it was just like it was no connection. It was no nothing. It was just like you do nice stuff for me, and that's it. Like you don't have no personality beyond that, and I'm supposed to just be up here like falling over the table about you. Can't do it.
Y'all win you for about
Can't
two
do it at
minutes.
all.
Give me a second. I'll be right back.
So we supposed to just rock out on this thing now. So have y'all ever had a woman who did things like financially spoiled y'all? Well, we know you did, and because you had the woman at the gas station that sent you $800. I ain't forgot about her.
Me personally, yeah.
Y'all ain't had.
I mean, I've dated women who were willing to do stuff, but I never required it. So like if she wanted to go out and buy me some shit like that, that was cool. But I never really required like, hey, I need this or I need that. That was never like
But
part of the plan.
but the men like that. Like, is that like a thing, or is it just kind of like if you do, you do. If you don't, you
I
don't.
mean,
But
if you
like, does that
do
like
like that's
prioritize someone who does that?
that's cool. Like if you
What makes
that's just gonna
good
show me
treat?
that you thinking of me or you know a love gesture. But it's not required. Now, if I'm buying you shit and you on your shit and and you out and you see something that I might like, grab it.
So what if your girl just never buy you nothing? Then what?
It probably won't bother me.
If she never bought you nothing,
I mean, like, you mean absolutely nothing, or like nothing for my birthday,
absolutely
no car?
nothing.
Oh no, I don't know. I would have to. I
For
mean,
your
I guess
birthday, she might. Okay, for your birthday. So let me say, for your birthday, she might get you a card and like cook you a meal.
That's good
that's
enough.
that's cool.
Well, damn.
I don't require much. Like as far as that financially and that type of shit from a woman, I require a lot more other shit, like things that I need personally, and mentally, emotionally.
Well, I guess that is kind of more of a woman's nature for their love language to be gift giving. Because women love gifts.
Yeah, yeah, y'all do.
Women love that shit. And my birthday coming up, y'all.
What we doing for it?
Some gifts giving around this mug.
Some gift giving.
Yep. Like a little trip and some gift giving. Some that ain't gonna be right at the end of
Yeah.
August, y'all. We still gonna be barely in the summer months. I'm trying to see what's up.
Sky's the limit. Well, nah, you said sky ain't got no limit.
Yeah. The sky is just the view. It was never the limit.
All
Where
right, I
your
need
birthday
2 minutes now.
go?
I'm ready to work. Give me a second.
All right. So boom, what y'all want to talk about? Since ain't nobody on here talking.
Anybody in the
What you want to
comments?
talk about, Aunt?
Anybody in the comments?
Ain't nobody in the comments talking. The last comment we had was about the first question we had. So what y'all want to talk about?
Mm. Mm.
First thing to come to your mind, go.
Food. Food.
Food. You want me to tell you what's so funny? The first thing that came to my mind was, damn, this food I cooked today was good as hell.
So I was reading your mind then.
Damn there, okay. Listen, because it was so good. I got like 2 more bites left of it,
Well, I'm
and
cooking right now.
it's gonna put me down. You ain't never tell us what you was cooking.
Oh, some fish and spaghetti.
Damn, my
And
daughter asked me to
my
cook
daughter
spaghetti
said
today.
garlic bread.
Okay, where Tate go? Tate, where you at?
You guys busy.
That left is hanging. So, all right. Well, let me see what the next topic is. Oh, that was a good one. Would you break up with your partner if your child was too bad? If her child was too bad?
If her child was too bad,
Yeah.
nah, that ain't something major.
It depends on how bad they is, though.
We
I ain't gonna lie.
cause I'm a disciplinary. We can fix it.
But but it get kind of rocky. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this how I look at it is like, when my kid's father do come home and he do have another woman, like if the child is in their house, like she could probably say something to my kids, but I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't just gonna be too quick to let somebody else put their hands on my kids.
If they just spanking your child, I mean, I feel like it's okay, especially if they in that household to stay.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I had a bad situation. Like my stepmom, like I had just a kind of rocky little situation with this. So I don't know how I feel about that. But even in my household, like when I do get married and stuff, like I would want their stepdad or like my husband to be like a disciplinary as far as like communication. But like if it got to the point where somebody had to whoop somebody, like I would probably want to be the one to do that.
Nah, that's not fair.
That's just how I feel.
It's not fair.
I Joseph Collins said, when you get married, I guess when I get the ring, because I'm still, you
That's
know.
the same buddy that asked you to marry him, ain't it?
Yeah, yeah. What about you, Joseph? So would you leave your partner if her child was too bad?
Cause she got kids, Joseph.
I do got kids. I got 2 of them.
My bad. I'm back.
Take. Would you leave your partner if her kids was too bad?
Take
It depends on how bad, and it depends on how they chastise.
That's what I'm saying. Because if that mug going around like with knives and shit, like talking about killing folks and stuff like that, I'm probably gonna go on and get up out of there.
Yeah, like if you outside setting people, the neighbor dog is on fire, and your mama ain't doing nothing about it. Ain't nobody saying, oh, he just like, no, he's not just like there's something wrong with him. And if ain't nobody trying to give him no help, nah, I gotta get up out of there. Cause for one, I'm gonna tell you one reason though. Cause I can't bring my kids around no child like that.
Yeah.
That's one reason. Cause I'm not bringing my kids around no kid like this. And then y'all not doing nothing to them. Y'all not even punishing them. Y'all not on them. Even if you own them, like
Tate,
it's
Tate, Tate. How you feel about your kid's stepdaddy whooping them?
it depends on how long he been with the woman. Like the average dude just can't come in the
Right.
house.
Yeah,
Now
that's
if they
Yeah,
yeah.
now
if they
see, now
married,
I go back to that. I go back to that and say that now if it's been like he been around like a long time, but like a 1 to 2 year thing, like buddy, you can tell me about it
no,
and I can
I
whoop him.
feel like that's fresh. I feel like that's still kind of fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like me and you probably ain't even got no type of communication or nothing. Like all that to me ain't all that go hand to hand. If me and you got an open communication with each other, the mama got an open communication with both of us, and you been there a while, I would feel less than a man to trip on you for chastising them because they're in your household.
They're right.
And I
That's
don't
what I
want
said.
my kids feeling like, oh, he can't tell you nothing. You can't tell me nothing because you ain't my dad.
Long as
Nah,
I meet, long as
I wouldn't want them with that type of mentality.
long as I met the guy and you know what I'm saying, we got that understanding and he there, like he there, yeah. Handle your
Now,
business.
and now, if you was to get involved with a woman, would you want to meet her child's father?
Look, I'm not gonna push the issue, but if he want to, I feel like it's important that he meet me. If I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
be the,
agree.
if he a real man, he would want to meet who's around his child, his kids.
Right. I completely agree. Did you meet the person who is like your ex-wife's boyfriend or whatever? Have you met anybody that she's with?
Nah,
Because you gotta think of the level of disrespect that you can be allowing that man to go through because you tripping on him disciplining your kid.
right,
Like, some kids take that and run with it.
right.
It's on the mom or dad to handle the baby mama or daddy. What you mean, Joseph?
Yeah, I was reading it. I was trying to get understand that too.
Because me personally, any man that I'm gonna be with, I would prefer, my kid's father is a tough cookie, but I would prefer everybody to meet. So because I want to meet whoever he's dealing with, like as far as like not just dealing with, but gonna be like in the house with my kids, or like he might be gone and my kids might be with them by themselves.
Right.
And see,
I
that's,
want to
that's
meet that
another main
person.
thing. Like you're gonna be around these kids by yourself. And see, a lot of people feel like when you got that type of mentality that you still connected to the woman or you ain't
Right.
let the woman.
It has
Nah,
nothing to do with that.
I
It's
don't
just
feel like
protecting your. I want to know what type of person my kids are going to be
that's
left in
it.
the care
That's
of.
it. Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
right.
That's
Because
all. I
even
just
for
want
like,
no type of person around. And I feel like if you are a true man, like a manly man, one that got some sense about itself, you would want to interact with the father.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I mean, I can break it down in the simplest terms. My child gets sick, you don't know what to do, or the mother at work, and you might have to go to work in a minute. You should feel like the communication is opening up between us two for you to call me
Exactly.
and tell
yeah.
me what's going
So
on.
he said that was meaning that you shouldn't get in a relationship if the baby daddy or baby mom going to be a problem. Okay, guys, fellas, how would you feel? Would you get into a relationship with a woman like if her kid's good, like she good, like this is a great woman, she check off all these things on the list for you, but her kid's father is an issue?
Oh, that it would never be an issue. Like I would that wouldn't stop me from getting with her.
That wouldn't stop me from dating her. That'll just stop that. I'm gonna put it like it wouldn't stop me from dating her. I've been through that before. It wouldn't stop me from dating her.
Right.
It'll just be like a bad. It'll be a bad situation with. I'm trying to think of how to word this. It'll be a fucked up communication between everybody because you feeling the way about me. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So I can't come to you about your child because you really ain't got no talk for me. You know what I'm saying? You can't communicate with the child's mother like you need to because you feel a way about her because she fooling with me or whatever.
Right.
And
Right. So that
then
you
it
would date her, you just wouldn't take her serious then is what you saying.
Oh,
no, if I
no.
got feelings for you, I'm a date you. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
that's
if
on
you
you to get
but
over
that's
your
what
little stuff. But
I'm saying, like, what if he just be like riding past y'all house or like just be tripping, like just be doing the
that's
most.
when me and you gonna have issues. Like it
Yeah.
ain't gonna be us fighting over no woman. It's gonna be us getting into it because you just been
Now,
disrespectful.
first of all, she need to handle that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I mean, yeah,
But what if
we
she
need to
tries to
straighten it for
handle
sure.
it? But what she
Then
gonna do?
that's
Just
when I
call the
step
police?
in.
If she
No, that's when I step in.
tried,
If you done tried to
Exactly. Like
handle it,
once
oh
you
well,
put your foot
that's
down and say, "Hey, This right here got to stop, buddy. Like, I ain't with all this shit here, man. This what going on over here, blah, blah, blah. Or however you talk to him.
That's
Once
right.
I see you do that, everything else on me. Because if you don't do that, that let me know that, oh, he doing it for a reason then, because you ain't even cut him all the way off yet.
Right.
But now, once you take that step and do that there, oh, the rest on me, because, buddy, this ain't your woman no more. So you can't call her bitches and ride by here doing this and doing that and all this no more. This mine now. So you disrespecting me when you do that. And
Man,
you can be the baddest motherfucker in the world. We might get into it, you whoop my head. But get what? I'm gonna be still right here waiting on that next ass whooping until I win. Cause every time you do it, I'm with the shit. So,
Facts.
but it be people that can't deal with stuff like that. It be and it's usually gonna be like, I feel like when kids' mothers act like that, I feel like when any of them act like that, they ain't let go. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when any of them people act like that, that means they just ain't let go. Because you wouldn't have a problem with nothing if you did let go. You could be a bitter kid, you can be a bitter kid's mama, or you can be a bitter ass kid dad. So that's on you ain't let go. But I feel like once a person let go and get on some grown man or grown woman stuff, they'll be more concerned about their kids. Like, I wouldn't want my kids in the house with somebody I'm beefing with because I don't know your mentality. You might be trying to take it out on my kids in the house. So I wouldn't even try to do no stuff like that.
I get that about the you might be trying to take it out on my kids thing. So like, what if he start? Can y'all hear me?
yeah,
Yeah. Hey,
Okay, so what if he start like trying to take custody of the kids?
I mean, to try to take custody, especially if you're trying to take custody of a child from a mother, you gonna have some hellified either money or some hellified bad ass evidence against this woman that she's an unfit mother. Especially by being in the South. Now I don't know about up north, but especially being in the South because they favor the kids being with the mother more anyway. So either you're gonna have a hell of a bankroll, or you're gonna have some hard down evidence that this just a bad mother all the way around, or that the man around your kids is just a complete bad person. You're gonna have some hell of evidence for that.
yeah, it's hard to take children out of the household with their mom unless she got drug problems, she committing crimes, it's gotta be some crazy shit.
Right. And even still, they can have a drug problem, fat. I sold them. So it's like I was wondering why some people didn't get their kids from them people. You know what I'm saying? But it's even still hard to do that. Like you can say I can say all day you got a drug habit. How hard is it for me to prove that though? Because one of the first things they're gonna do is send somebody out to your house. And if your house is in a livable standard, they don't see nothing wrong around here or whatever. Your word against theirs. Now they just killed your story basically because they're gonna be like, well, if she on drugs, the CPS worker said this and that, wasn't nothing wrong, and da 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 da. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta have some hard down concrete. I'm talking about solid ass evidence to get a child from a woman these days, man.
That's true.
But like to answer the question, if I was dating somebody that was going through something like that, I mean, all you could do is support them in the way you could.
Right. Y'all gonna have to go ahead and get y'all a little file lawyer and do what y'all gotta do.
See, that's like your situation. You said that you feel like it'll be a fight just because he got a little money. Just because he got some money, you say you feel like you'll have to fight him kind of hard.
Yeah.
So that I think if y'all was living in if you was in the South and going to court, that probably
Well,
wouldn't
I'm
even
gonna
make.
tell you, like, if I'm in Tennessee, but Texas is different because I looked it up. And Tennessee is a mother state, but Texas is 50-50. They want to give the father, like, the father has just as much right over the kids as the mom does.
So they wouldn't do like a joint custody. Like I mean, like you 1 week, him 1 week. They literally like just take the child out one house and put it in another house, in the father's house like that.
Now they would do a 1 week to 1 week thing, but if you it how like say it was like it is now, which I could not be living here, but if I was in Tennessee, like I don't know if they would go over Tennessee jurisdiction or their jurisdiction because that's where my children were born at. But it couldn't work like the 1 week thing because we in two totally different states.
All right.
So it would have to be something else. Or it say like I moved to Houston. It would have to be something because they couldn't just go to school 1 week in Texas. I mean, 1 week in Houston and 1 week in Dallas.
Joseph said a lot of men like himself can't get in no more trouble, so he wouldn't put himself in that type of situation. I guess he talking about when if it was the baby dad was a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that, but like I say, I've been in that situation before, and I was one of those ones that couldn't get in trouble no more. And they used to be in the back burner of my mind, like, man, this dude gonna fuck around and trick me out these streets, and it damn near happened. You know what I'm saying? Like it damn near happened, and so it was like ever since then it was like, nah, I can't ever let no motherfucker trick me like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you had took me all the way out my character where I ain't even give a fuck and was on some other shit. So it's like I'm like, I'll never let nobody trick me out of my character like that again because in the end, nobody basically win. Because you wouldn't be
Right.
here, barely be here, and I'll be gone. So it's like, and then my kids suffering. Now my kids suffering behind some foolishness that could have been avoided. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if the kid's father is a problem, as long as you ain't coming doing nothing physical or whatever, like if you don't want to talk to me, I don't care. I would prefer we did have a conversation. Be able to communicate with each other. If you don't want to be around me, stuff which I think that's kind of retarded though, Chad. And I think that's kind of retarded because how the hell you gonna not talk to somebody who around your child? Like, why would you be that mad that you wouldn't want to communicate?
Well, it's
Right.
not that you would communicate, but just you can't be around my kids thing. Which I don't know how that would play out. But my kid's father has already said like he don't want me dating anybody because he don't want nobody around his kids. But I've already told him like,
First,
Well, that's just an excuse because he want you. Like, I
yeah,
think
exactly.
people
I
say
know
that.
that. I mean, I'm not an idiot, but I have told him like right now I'm not in the realm of dating because I have a lot on my plate. So it's like, I don't really have free time for that. But one day I am not gonna be in the same position, and in that time I'm gonna date, and I am gonna get married eventually. So I'm like, that's just something you will have to get over, because one day I'm gonna be married.
I think once he get out, do he got kids in Wales?
No,
Oh shit, yeah, that's probably an issue too then. But I
but
feel,
he deal with someone, so I hope when he get out, they start their relationship and they happy, and then he mostly right along.
yeah, that's what I feel to say. I feel like once he just get somebody that just make him feel like this or that, he'll let that type of thought go anyway.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking.
it sound good.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought that too. I'm like, it sounds too easy.
I mean, but you got to look at it though. Like a woman, on if it was a woman or a man, like you gonna feel a way if this other person still acting like this or that. That's just like this, when I was talking about. I went through that situation before. If that man was to get with a woman and you still acting like this, a real woman ain't gonna put up with it. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't even got nothing to do with her being real though.
Well, yeah, just any woman that you deal with,
Yeah,
9 times out of 10 are not finna put up with you on the bullshit over here with your ex's now man or your ex's now husband or whatever, because that's gonna let that woman know you still invested over here.
right.
But
Instead of
but I'm telling you, like, hold on. People will have a way of spinning it. Just like I don't trust a man being around my kids because I'm telling you, I know what he's gonna say. I don't trust a man being around my kids because I was around so many men who in prison who would harm other people's kids. So
Man,
he
you
could be spinning it to the woman like that. And if a woman ain't never been through cause like the woman he deal with now, she don't have no kids. So maybe they just get out and make a baby and stuff and then I'm gonna be out the hook. That's what I'm shooting for.
I don't know what fat at, man. Fat, you ain't went to sleep over there in
He
that
said,
fancy.
nah, he said he
Nah,
had
I'm
to go
good.
for
I'm,
2
I'm here.
minutes.
I'm back. I'm just listening.
Peace. Are you on here?
Who
Baby,
that?
Yeah.
baby dad and baby mama
Hey
issues.
girl.
Who is that,
What's
P?
up, dude?
SP.
Oh, okay. What's up, P?
What up, T?
P,
what up?
not T.
P?
Yeah.
P? Okay.
So
You wanna ask P the womanhood question?
Say
yeah,
what?
okay. Yeah. So let me ask her. So our first topic today, but we kind of like mosey right along off of that, is do you think hold on, let me click on it again. Should womanhood be reserved for natural born women only?
I don't think Just Hilarious said nothing wrong. I don't
Oh
think
yeah.
men that want to be women should be competing and swimming against women and playing sports against women. And I don't think men that want to be women or think that they should have been born a woman should be talking about women. That's them taking that male chauvinist ego, all that stuff that men do, and then taking it into being a woman and still trying to keep women down or you know I don't believe in none of it, and I think it's okay if you want to be a woman, if you want to dress like a woman, but when you start telling other women about themselves, full stop. Well, stop. You can't tell me nothing about being a woman because you're not. You don't have a uterus. You could never make a child. You could never have a period. You could never feel and think like a woman. Your brain did not develop like a woman. Your brain developed and your body developed with testosterone and male hormones, and you are a man. I will respect you. I will call you what you want to be called. I will never disrespect you, call you out of your name. If you want to be called a woman, ma'am, it's ma'am. I don't care. But what you're not going to do is infringe on me as a woman and think that you can tell me how I feel as a woman or what it is to be a woman or say we don't get keep periods. Like you can't have a period. So I'm just out on it. It's not intellectually honest and it's not based in fact. I don't think that.
And it's good you touched on that sports thing because I'm like this. I feel like just because
That
you're a
is
transgender,
cheating.
you
If
should
you
not
rank as a
able
man number
with
697 out of 1,000 and then you go against the women and now you're number one, are you even a real, would a real man think that he won anything because he won against a bunch of women but you're ranked 697 against men? Please.
right.
And you're keeping titles and championships and scholarships away from women who should be getting them if you're over here competing against women as a man with testosterone and taking away those opportunities.
Like I feel like those shouldn't even be questions up for debate with people. Like, should men be able to
That I
trans?
mean,
That
but
to me,
that
I
just
don't
shows
how that's debatable.
how far society has gone from the natural order and it's all falling in line. Like they don't want us to be in the natural order because when we are in the natural order we erase all of the chaos that we have going on in the world as a whole. When we fall in line with who we are on a divine level, we erase all of this crazy stuff that we have going on. The one family households, racism, All I mean everything. Literally, when you fall in line with divine order, that it means attuning to the love frequency. Just falling in line with your feminine or your masculine energy. Like you literally will erase every negative thing in the world, but the world thrives off of chaos. Like that is what makes headlines. Chaotic things. And the world literally thrives off that. We talked about that last night
Yeah, yeah.
about
Cause I feel like if we was on here talking about some bullshit, like I feel like we'd have 1 million views right now if we was on some messy type shit. You know what I'm saying? It'll jump real faster than it's gonna jump, but it'll jump faster if we was on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
That's absolutely correct because the
Right.
world thrives on chaos. That's why Love and Hip Hop and Basketball Wives and stuff like that has more
Right.
views. It's like the Blueface and the Krishan, like all of that little drama. That's why they are the number one trending people because that is messy and that is super chaotic and super abnormal.
Because if I can focus on your mess, I don't focus on mine.
And that's true too. That is true too. People get so distracted with everybody else's mess because so then they don't have to look their mess head on. They feel like their life is not as a mess as what it is because they don't have to look it head on. They can look at this other mess that might seem more chaotic, but they equally have the same amount of chaos going on just in a different way. Yeah, we doing what we gonna do.
I don't know why you think like why you think drama attracts us so much though. Just I don't think
I just said it.
I, I couldn't hear you. I'm in the truck. What you say?
That when and P said it too that when you are attracted to other people's drama, you don't have to look at the chaotic mess that your life is. Like it deflects from all these things going on that you have to work on, and it's kind of like a what would the word be for it? It's an ego booster kind of, but that's not the word. Like you feel like you don't have as much going on because you're looking at all this other stuff, so it makes you feel better about yourself. That's why we are attracted to drama. We are attracted to drama because it distracts us from everything we have that we need to fix within our lives.
I can agree with that. I also think our people we love to get a kick out of somebody else's pain too. Like I noticed that a lot. Like
Yeah, it's the misery loves company, but if you look at why misery loves company, it's because we get a kick out of someone else's pain because it makes our life feel less bad. Not we, I mean everybody, which everybody doesn't do this, but the people who do that, it makes them feel more of a person. They don't feel as bad about themselves because they see someone else going through something. That's why they find joy in it. It boosts their ego to who they are versus who they really are.
I wouldn't completely say joy. I probably excitement. I would say excitement, not joy. You think?
And
Huh?
and to some degree, like it's like we have been conditioned to find joy, well, not joy, but excitement out of these things. You look like, you know, most people would rather watch an action packed movie than a love story. But it's like I feel like all of that movies, television, media, and everything, like they have conditioned us for our brain to tick and release endorphins to negative things.
I, I can see that. I can agree with that. I'm gonna. It's like when I said the other day, like it's like the damn negative overshadow the positive. Like you can get on there and make the dumbest post arguing with somebody or whatever. Man, you gonna get people watching it. You gonna have so many likes, lows, all this and that. But if you just say something positive, man, ain't nobody really studying that there. It's like they just people thrive off of drama. They ain't even got to know you. Like people don't even have to know you, and you can run across their live, or people can start sharing their live, and they'll sit there and just watch it. They don't know what's going on, but they just see some drama and they'll just sit there and watch it.
And even worse, people create drama within their own lives to be entertaining for other people.
Right, right, exactly. That's just like some of the crazy things people do to try to go viral. Like, that's crazy. I just seen one the other day where a guy just gunned the man down. 9 times out of 10, whoever recorded that went viral. But you actually sit here just watching somebody shoot somebody like that. Then soon as he shoot him, you through filming.
There was an episode of Black Mirror about a girl who was running and someone was chasing her, and she was genuinely scared for her life, and everyone in the community just had their phone out. No one helped her. Um, yeah, because you're thinking, oh, this is going to be good for me. I'm going to get views from this person's pain or whatever the situation is.
Right. That's just like that they said somebody on one news thing, but Monica, the singer, she had to literally get off stage because a man was down there punched the woman dead in her face. Like she said he did with like all his might, like he hitting the dude. He had punched in her face and it was overseas and people was around it looking. Nobody did nothing, men or women. She literally got off stage and went down there herself to stop that situation. And it's like, but I guarantee you, I didn't see the actual thing happen, but I guarantee you somebody had their phone out recording it. But what is, did no man, did no woman, nothing step up to help this woman. This woman seen that from the stage and got down. Instead of telling her security, she was like, she didn't even think about it, the security. She just seen what was happening and ran down there. Like, but it's people around that's seeing this and doing nothing. But I guarantee you somebody's phone was out. I guarantee you.
Okay, what was the other question we had? I'm gonna ask you the other question since you tuned in kind of late, P. Let me see here. Let me find it. So the other question is how important are, well, I feel like I already know what you're gonna say. How important are materialistic things in a relationship like house, car, trips, jewelry, etc.?
Um, Anything above your means is not necessary. But I feel like you should have the basics. You need transportation. We don't live in an area that has reliable public transportation. A house, and the bills have to be paid and cared for because money is the number one issue in relationships. If you're not financially secure, you're going to have problems that stem from that. So finances have to be figured out. You don't have to be living above your means. I don't believe in that either. If I can't cover all my bills for 6 months and buy what I want to buy twice, I can't afford it. If you have to be on the same playing field. Well, I wouldn't say playing field. You have to be in agreement about finances in your home. But materialistic things, I don't feel are important. I feel like you should have the basics because without those stem problems. When your household is in jeopardy, you start to have problems. When one person is lacking financially or on the bills, you start to have resentment, X, Y, and Z, ego problems, whatever the case may be. But once you get to a certain place and you can really afford and truly afford those things, and not just, oh, I can buy it because I have exactly the amount of money to go buy this, and then I'll have to. I'll say this: if you can't stop your business and take a break for 2 months, you don't have a business, you have a hustle. I'll say that. And if you can't buy those materialistic things and take time off of work and know everything's fine and have a 6 months of bills and have things paid for, I don't think materialistic things are important. Now if you're in a place where you can enjoy those in your relationship, I think that's up to the two people that are in that relationship what you're going to do. um but no, I don't think there's plenty of people that have there's homeless people and crackheads in love that are in a relationship. Like it's plenty of people that live in huts. Look at people that live in Vietnam. They build their own homes and live in that shit for years and raise families in it. Um I don't think things are important in a relationship. No.
Y'all, I was scrolling on Instagram. This totally off subject. Why Finesse got this little boy in the club fanning money?
You late.
Because what?
Yeah, you late.
This crap. I mean, he just posted it
He go
4
everywhere for
hours
next
ago.
though.
Yeah, I know he does, but I know he does, but I'm just looking at him in the middle of the club fanning this money, and I am just taken back by this.
My opinion,
Who's talking about
opinion,
finesse?
my opinion
Yeah,
for this and the little dude is, I mean, Finesse took him out the hood. You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather him be with Finesse doing it than in the hood doing it and get killed. You know what I'm saying?
but I'm saying a club is a dangerous place even for an adult.
That's facts.
Like you
That's
can get killed, very much so. I've known people who got killed in
that
the club.
that that's facts. But he got security. But that don't make a difference. But I'm just saying that's my
You,
view
I was about
on.
to say, you don't ever think people done shot through people's security? Like, I
No,
mean,
that's I'm. This was my thing. I ain't.
That's
He didn't
literally what Finesse guns at the show one time.
say what.
Like, he actually got in trouble one time because of some gunfire at his show.
See, y'all not understanding what I'm saying.
Safety, irregardless, is not an environment for a child. There's some things for kids. Kids should be kids. It's some things for kids, and it's something for grown folks.
That's not what I'm saying. Y'all
I'm
still
telling,
missing the
I,
point.
I see what you saying. He
But
took him out the hood. He's in a better place with him. But then, damn, hire the little boy a nanny and leave the little boy in the room.
Take them out the hood and leave the hood things in the hood. Well, that's
Yeah,
very
you
ghetto.
you took him out the hood to take him to a dangerous environment. Like I word it like that. You took him out the hood to take him into a dangerous environment. Like I get where you going, you know, you're trying to help him and stuff, but you still are taking him to dangerous environments. Like, would you take your kid to the club?
am I finna-
No, but if you if you got on tomorrow in the rap game, is your kid gonna be in the club with you?
come on now? You that goes to say look at my character and look at Finesse character. You
Well, I'm just saying. Well,
that's
yeah,
you
and
gotta look at that.
I totally get that. But I'm just like, damn, that's crazy. I'm just, we can
I
move
would
on from
if
that.
I was in those shoes, if I was in those shoes, I wouldn't mind him coming to a concert, but it'd have to be something like
A concert and a
outside
club is two
somewhere.
different things, though.
Yeah, like
You,
I
I
wouldn't
mean,
mind him coming
Finesse
to a
do
concert, but a
concerts.
club.
Like, I don't see anything wrong with him coming to a concert and you're gonna be up on stage or back behind stage. Like, that's totally different than like smack dab in the middle of the club and you fanning money a little boy in the middle of the club. Like, that's very dangerous. That's my thing, but I'm off that now. I just had scrolled and seen it.
But a lot of people been talking about him and that little boy though, like, cause the boy say certain stuff and he do certain stuff, and it's like instead of them saying something to him about it, they laugh at him, you know. So
Well, I find, we talked about that. He said, Cheryl said he can get killed at the concert. Yeah, that's true. But like, I know more clubs getting shot up than I do concerts. Like, you don't just really hear concerts getting shot up. Like,
and
it's not
usually
as
if it's a
common as a
concert,
club getting shot up. Like, it's
right?
heavily secured if it's a concert. But at clubs, you got niggas who can pay the security to bring their gun in.
And then also at a concert, the kid is usually backstage, you know, like back
Right.
behind where even more security where you can't get back here. You know,
Right.
even though you can shoot through some security or whatever, but that means you got to shoot through the crowd security and
Like, yeah,
then make it back here.
like
By that
most of the
time, we
time, like
gone.
your entourage will be completely away from the entire crowd.
Exactly. So I think the concerts is safer. Like I just seen Two Chainz son at a concert with him, but he was backstage and his son actually had his own security with him, his personal security. And he was like, he ain't number
Again,
like 8, 9.
again, again. We talking about 2 Chainz, and then we talking about Finesse.
Yeah, but just because, but yeah, and I understand that, like the character of it, but just because he has a certain character, it still don't make it like right.
Nobody said it was okay. I don't think nobody think it's okay. But hey, we got that's something they got to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's true. What's gonna happen is I don't think nothing gonna happen to the little boy. Well, I hope not. But he probably gonna grow up and get some fame off of something within that camp. Long
yeah,
as Finesse can
He
stay
I
already,
on.
definitely
he
see
already
him
did that.
capitalizing off of it. That's great.
So what you think about him being around Finesse with the different women like that?
I mean, to each his own. But I mean,
We just
Well,
had this
hell, I guess look,
conversation.
I guess if he can do all the other shit here, ain't nothing wrong with that.
but I mean, shit, yeah. I mean, you got him. I would probably rather him be around somebody with two women than some with him around like men with like straps and they're likely to get into an
Right.
altercation or something. Like at that point, like the two women is the bottom of the totem pole. He said Boogie have his daughter his shows, yeah, but we're saying like shows and concerts are different from like clubs. Like clubs very not like
Right.
I was inside a club when some people got the shooting and like we were like hiding behind couches and shit. Like I was scared as an adult.
I feel like your job
So
and your
okay.
craft and witnessing what you do and your child watching you do, your craft is different from a leisure trip to a club.
I
I,
mean,
I
even if
feel
it's
like we're
not
comparing
leisure,
apples to
because I'm.
oranges,
I mean, you could even say he got paid to go to the club, even if it's not leisure, it's business. It's still like I just
but
don't,
there's just certain environments that are like they're off limits to children. Like
He said he's grooming him to be a rapper. Lil Wayne was 15 on tour. I get that, but you have to think like in today's time, like today is very different than when Lil Wayne was 15 on tour. Like the most Lil Wayne and them was doing was probably like smashing bitches on the tour bus.
And
It, it ain't
even though it's
different.
still juvenile, that still was 15
growing and
compared
growing.
to that was still 15 compared to like how old is that boy? Like 9, 10?
I don't
It
know. He
don't
looked
matter.
a little young.
It don't matter. It's still the same thing.
Okay, so check this out then. All right, off of the little boy, but still on the same subject. What do
Who is
y'all feel
Charleston
about?
White?
Oh my God,
She said
Charles and
Charleston. Who is that?
what they say about Charles and what?
Charleston White is helping the boy and his mother who was just released from prison.
What are you talking about Charles and what? What you talking about? I don't know what they talking about.
She talking about
Who is
helping the little dude that with finesse.
who is
Charles and
Charleston
White.
White?
Charles and White
Yeah,
is
y'all
the
know who Charles the
guy, the
White
one
is?
that be talking so much shit about everybody.
He be
Charles and White
speaking
the
the
one be
truth
talking shit
sometimes.
about everybody, beefing with it.
Oh,
Yeah, he speak
I
real
still
shit
don't know who that
sometimes. A lot of
is.
times he be melon though. Sometimes he be melon.
Now, what you was
But
finna say, Tay, off the little boy?
okay, off the board, but the same subject. I seen a video. Matter of fact, ASAP Rocky had to straighten somebody who got to fighting in the section that they was in at a club. So how y'all feel about Rihanna being in the club and pregnant?
Hmm. Hmm. Ladies.
I mean, I'm gonna say this to each his own, but I don't personally agree with it. It is a dangerous place. Altercations are bound to happen when you are under the influence of alcohol. You like the probability of something happening like significantly rises because you add alcohol to the equation. I don't agree with it. But I mean, like they doing with the little boy, to each his own. But me personally, like whenever I've been pregnant, like I didn't go to the club. If I was to get pregnant in the future, like I'm not gonna be in the club.
Right, and she wasn't like you pretty. I'm pretty sure y'all done seen how her stomach is now. Like she that type of pregnant in the club. She wasn't just
Yeah,
getting
like
pregnant and didn't know
with
she was
that,
pregnant.
like it's just anything can happen. Like someone could get to fighting and then like fall back on you and knock you down, and then boom, fell on top of you, and then boom, now you miscarrying a baby because you were in a club where people are drinking and
Yeah,
are.
y'all gotta understand. These people do not have $100 security guards. These people have $10,000 security. Like if Rihanna in the club, ain't nobody gonna be able to reach her. Ain't nobody gonna be able
Okay, well, if someone gets to shooting in the
to.
club
They,
again,
I'm
you
pretty
can't
sure
shoot
she'll be
through
the
a
first one
security
out.
guard. That she
I'm,
she don't
I
have,
mean,
but
and
say in the midst of it, she doesn't have a bulletproof vest on. Say
yeah, but
say three people get to shooting at the same time. If
they
they
get they
on the
getting paid.
walker,
Go ahead.
they're getting paid to protect. I understand that, but if three people getting to shooting on the same time before they even notice people getting to shooting, they're gonna shoot. You have to. The shooting has to actually happen for them to get her, escort her out the club.
then and at the same time now, like I said, these people were in their section. They weren't in the club. They were in their section that they're sitting in. Security didn't stop it. ASAP got up and stopped it. Her boyfriend got up and stopped it, and then got on the mic and told him like, "Look, man, we grown man up in here, man. Y'all gonna respect this up in here, especially with my girl right here." Like that's exactly what he said. So he stopped it. Security didn't step up but you know what? Security probably wasn't expecting nobody in their section, because that means you got to have a little change too, whether you normal Joe Blow with some money or whatever. They probably weren't expecting that to happen in their section. So security wasn't even ready. So just say one of them was to pull out a gun, security didn't think this was even finna pop out. Security watching the crowd
Right, right,
because
right, right, right.
they was kind of up high. So security watching more so the crowd than they is the people in their section.
And Cheryl said, "Life is all about taking chances. Just gotta pray and ask God to cover you." I understand that, but some chances, like it's some things that I don't do because I don't want to put myself at risk more than I am already at risk. Like I personally now don't go to clubs anymore where stuff is prone to happen. I really don't go to clubs at all because I don't feel like a night of fun and drinking, and it's really not even fun. You really just spending money to like do some stuff you can do somewhere else. It's not worth me putting my life on the line knowing that I have children that are depending on me and I have to take care of them. That's my own personal choices. I just choose not to do certain things because some things can be prevented. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. My grandma always told me that. And some things can be prevented. So why even put yourself in the line of something that you would have to backpedal on if the worst did happen?
Right. I got you.
Hey, Aunt,
Oh,
tell she talking about some, life by chance is just pray about it, put in God's hand. Ask her why she ain't just put it in God's hand about them lizards,
about them what?
about them lizards that she been
What?
talking about.
What lizards?
See them little lizards she been talking about. She been seeing down there.
Oh, I ain't even know nothing about
You know them
it.
little house lizards, man. You
I
been
know what you're
touching
talking
them. You
about.
been
I
yeah.
know what you mean. She had that problem last year.
See, I've been seeing them. I seen a couple of them, but I just feel
What,
like
little
yeah, you said
lizards?
Yeah,
yeah.
lizards are being her like her door crack or in the house or
Oh, but lizards, they don't be hurting nobody.
I don't want them in the house now, but now if I see you on
man. You
reports or
got
something, then
lizards and you got some women that's terrified of frogs. Like they want that in the house.
I think little lizards are cute. And they are. You know, I might jump when I see one if it catch me off guard, but after that, like I think they're just so cute.
see, I'm like that with a snake. I don't think they cute, but I'm like that with a snake. It's like I can see a snake all day long and sit there and play with it with a stick or just throw something at it or whatever. Just don't catch me off guard. See, it's a whole nother ball game with the off guard stuff.
Mm, Nah, I'm straight on the snakes myself now.
That's ain't nothing
Lizards
but a
don't
big
look
lizard.
really. I mean, but I'm saying, how big are these lizards we're talking about? Because I be seeing a lot of lizards around here, but they're like that big. They're like little lizards.
Yeah, that was they
Like
about
your
too.
finger, the same kind.
Yeah,
She said she's not scared of a lizard, but she's scared of rats and snakes. Now, snakes now, I remember I had pulled up in the driveway one night when I was still living with my grandma. Y'all, that's when I was younger. And a snake went across the driveway. I called her from inside the house. I'm like, girl, this snake out here. Like, I am not finna get out the car. And she's like a real country woman. She done came out here with a shovel, y'all. And it done went in the grass by then. And she went and chopped that joint in half. And she was like standing on the shovel because the shovel was dull, trying to get it chopped in half. And it was just doing this little head up, like going crazy, squirming. I'm like, yeah, I could have never did that.
Chaz, you looking a little jazzy tonight. What's on the agenda?
Nothing, nothing. I just said I'm tired of y'all looking at me like a dog every day.
You got a little jazzy on her.
I just did a little 1-2 for y'all today.
Hell, and she say she down there in goddamn Buck Tussle, Tennessee, so ain't nowhere to go.
Yeah,
Been
I ain't going nowhere. When I get out here, I'm going back in the house.
fuck around and run up on one of them fires deep down in the wood, one of them crosses burned back up in there.
She better wipe
Uh,
that mouth.
Look, I not really lock my gate up. I ain't got nothing going on. Well, comments, you guys. What do y'all have any topics you guys would like to discuss on here? Any questions that you feel like you might want to touch on? We're listening.
What we ain't talked about in a while.
Miss Houston, Miss Houston is new to the group. I mean, new in the set, so I hadn't seen her in there before. I'm surprised Hill ain't got more to say tonight.
Yeah.
What you got? You want to talk about?
Like, okay, all the single people. Let's talk about the dating world. The dating world is hard. Y'all know that?
Ooh, it rough, ain't it?
It's so rough. I'm gonna tell you what's so rough about it. This is what
You
my
ain't
I
dating
think,
though, remember?
but I'm about to tell you why. Like, I'm gonna tell you, like, once you get used to being by yourself, like, it's a sketchy situation thinking that you're gonna like open up and allow someone to come in.
Facts.
That's a little scary to me.
Mm. They quiet now, ain't they?
Right. Now Arquilla, here she go. There go my girl. For
I,
real. Like that's so scary to me.
What's so scared about it?
Like, I mean, I just feel like I've just got so used to like operating like on a me system.
It's more of people have ill intentions. Like you don't know what nobody like
Yeah, you
people
don't.
aren't really genuine.
Well, and I can't even say that because I know some people that I feel like are pretty genuine, but it's like they could be genuine today and then be somebody totally different tomorrow from what you perceive. She said, let's talk about down low men, girl. I didn't already said. I think, we talked about women, how women be bi curious or whatever. I think that it's just human nature for people to be curious. I don't think a lot of men act on it, but I think I know for a fact it's hella down low men, and that's a scary thing too. Like when you really, cause I got, like I said, I have friends that are trans and stuff. So like when you really get into like how many men be really actually on the down low, like you will be surprised. I'm gonna say this: if you are a woman, you definitely, if you slept with more than, I'm gonna say 5 people because I can't really just give you statistic numbers. But if you slept with more than 5 people, you probably slept with someone who's dealt with a man.
Why you think so? Why you think that?
Because I have friends who are tapped into the other side, and like I know of like men that you would never think.
Me Houston, me Houston, you might got a download, man.
look, she came up with that topic like she thought about that off top. Like fuck
somebody
her
put
last.
the somebody put the link in there so she can come on.
Hold on. It won't even let me comment, so somebody gonna have to do it. Come on, pull us through, Zay.
I'm finna put it in the chat.
I want to know your standpoint as well. She said she not coming on.
She not coming on.
Yeah, that's what she said. What are your thoughts on down low men?
Who?
I'm talking to her.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Toby,
She said, nah, she not coming on. That's
you
say
late.
you don't have to show your face to talk. You don't have to have your face on here. You should see that because mine or Aunt's ain't show right now. What's up, Toby?
Hey, Toby, where you been at today?
Ribbon and running like always.
I definitely believe down low men will always exist. Work.
Would y'all date bisexual men?
I already said no. Cause it's gonna be too much for me. If I gotta worry about you cheating
Man,
with women, but now I gotta worry about you cheating with men too, like,
I seen a whole thread, a whole trend on Instagram where they was like, shit, that was the new thing women was doing.
yeah, yeah, we talked about that before. Well, I mean, but I can't get G with it.
So look, you said that you would have to worry about him cheating with women and men. So that'll be your only reason not to date.
No, 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 no. It's not my only reason. It's definitely not my only reason. But who want to worry about, like, especially coming, especially, women. We're in a very insecure age anyway. So to have to worry about both of them, but that's definitely not my only reason. I can't even picture my man like doing it. Like I wouldn't want to picture that. I just, it's just not for me. It's just not for me. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I ain't gonna tell y'all.
No, you gotta tell it now.
No.
Pull the Toby on us now. You gotta go on, let it out.
Uh-uh.
Huh? Go
Nah,
ahead. We
for real.
listen.
I had watched this. Like, I was watching this little video. That's how I know. Like, I know. Like, I have no nothing. I was watching this video, right, and it was like maybe like a threesome or something on Pornhub or something. And then the two men ended up doing it. Like, I was like, oh no, ma'am. Mm-mm. I was just thinking they was gonna just toss the joint or something, but no, they did their thing too, and it was just a real no for me. So what on the thread, like what were the women's reasons for like wanting a bisexual man? Yeah, I seen it today, but I need to go back and rewatch it because I keep missing the end.
Say that again, Tay.
He asked, "Have we seen Who Cloned Tyrone?" I said I seen it today, but I keep missing the end of it.
Yeah, and it's just so crazy. Like I done watched it like I think yesterday was my second or third time, and I still be doing stuff while I'm watching it, and I missed like the very last parts of it.
Yeah, that's what I did. So I need to go back and rewatch it so I can see that.
They say you don't actually see Tyrone until the end. Like that's Tyrone.
The little kid.
Oh,
Yeah, like Tyrone through that whole movie, you never see Tyrone. Like there is no Tyrone.
because
Tyrone
it's just he
don't.
just cloning his like younger self or something.
No,
No. Oh, I get it
but
now.
Tyrone was somebody that looked. He was sitting back and he was looking at life, and it was like, damn. the people, everything around him is Tyrone, but he Tyrone. He's Tyrone, but everything he looking at around him is basically being manipulated. So
Yeah,
Tyrone is
he
really
said that is right. He's the older version of himself because I did catch that part where it was like the older man, and he was like, "You don't know him." Like, like he was telling the dude because when the dude had seen him being dead, he was like, "You don't know this person." Like, whatever. So I'm gonna have to go back when I get off here. I'm gonna go back and rewatch it tonight. He said shit make you think they program us for real. If you did not really think they was programming us, then where have you been? Like, where have you been? They definitely programming us. It be right in our faces all the time. So they're definitely doing that. We just letting it happen. They put
Yeah,
shit in the food, the music they release, even the perms.
yeah, that spaghetti was so freaking good.
huh?
I know this. He cooked some spaghetti.
Oh, and I bet you I can cook spaghetti better than you. And
I bet you can't. What you put in
I
yours?
I bet on the bro. I promise.
How you cook your spaghetti?
Huh?
How you cook it?
What you mean how I cook it?
Explain to me how you cook your spaghetti.
Hey, y'all.
You must cook yours a different way.
Yeah, of
You know,
course.
I mean, you boil the noodles, you cook
Mm-hmm.
them side, but it's what you put in the meat, and then it's what you put in the spaghetti. Like it's that extra flavor. Put it like that.
Your
Now hold
spaghetti
on, let me
better
see,
than
because I
mine.
was hooking
Telling you,
myself up. My spaghetti gonna be better than both of y'all's. But how
You
y'all
put
cook y'all
onions. You put
spaghetti?
onions and bell peppers in your spaghetti.
of
Yeah.
course, I put it in the meat while I'm cooking the meat.
You said what?
I put it in the meat while I'm cooking the meat.
Nah. Your spaghetti still ain't better than mine, bro.
And then
I'm saying, how you cook your spaghetti?
I got one or two more extra little flavors I throw in there.
Man, everybody got different flavors they throw in there.
So how y'all
Do
cook
you
y'all
mix your
spaghetti?
noodles together? You put it all together when you get through?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't do the spaghetti, the sauce on top of the spaghetti stuff.
See,
I don't
that's
do
what I
that.
do. That's how I cook mine.
Oh, yours most definitely don't taste better.
Boy, you crazy. You
Nah, I don't do
So
crazy.
that.
Tay, how you cook your spaghetti?
I'm saying I cook the meat. I cook the meat, and I'm boiling the noodles. You can't overboil the noodles. I boil the noodles. I'm cooking the meat. I put the flavor in my meat, the onions, the bell pepper, salt, pepper. You know, when I mix it all up, I put my tomato paste in there. I mean, not tomato paste, spaghetti sauce in there, and I add a flavor to. You know, I put some more. I add some more oregano, and I put a little couple more little sauce spices in there.
Do y'all put
And
sugar in y'all
I mix it
spaghetti?
up. Yes,
No,
yes.
no.
Yes, I do. I put sugar in my
I
spaghetti.
Yeah, I put sugar in my spaghetti.
That's disgusting.
No, it's
No,
not,
it's
bro. I promise
not.
you. You don't put sugar in it like you making Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
You
you
just
just put a little bit because it brings down the
No,
acidity of the
no, it don't.
tomatoes. Yes,
That's
it
why
does.
mine ain't got no.
I like a little sugar in mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
you you probably like a little sugar in your man too.
You got me fucked up. You gonna quit playing with me. You finna quit playing with me. I don't want no man with no sugar.
You
Look
right,
better
Toby.
than
I'm
me.
just
I
talking.
don't need now nigga that stay in the mirror more than Toby G, baby.
I'm just talking, baby.
Listen. But he'll say you gotta have the sugar. You do, but you can't do too
He'll say
much
you gotta
sugar.
have the sugar.
That's the thing. You can't do too much sugar. Like it's a
Hey,
fine line.
100 people can say you gotta have sugar in the comment, and still gonna say ain't no fucking sugar in this household.
What? I'm gonna make some spaghetti and
Have you
this shit
ever
gonna be better
tried
than
it?
your
Have
shit.
you ever tasted something with it in there?
Sugar don't go in spaghetti just like sugar don't go in rice.
Oh,
So
boy,
now
you
I don't put
sure?
sugar in rice. I
What?
put
You
salt and
can
pepper
put
in
sugar
mine.
You
wherever you want sugar to go.
Like your
Just
put
like
it
man.
over there.
Okay,
in your,
so
My
Miss
fault,
Houston
then.
said she used manwich, rotel,
Hell
sausage,
no.
sugar. Yeah, I don't know about the manwich. I never had it like that.
Manwich. Manwich.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Hell
fuck?
no.
And she said ground beef. I ain't never had no manwich
I
spaghetti.
ain't
I
heard
ain't gonna
nobody
lie.
say cheese.
I mean, cheese happens sometime. I don't do it all
Yeah,
the
My
I
time.
put
I
kid,
will
cheese
my
do
on
kid,
the
cheese
top
my
sometime.
sometimes,
kid
but
put
I be
Parmesan
eating
cheese,
without it.
use Parmesan cheese.
Now I think he
I
probably
do the
talking about like
cheese.
real cheese, like the baked spaghetti. Like you do the spaghetti and then
Nah,
put the cheese on
I'll
top
do
and
that
bake it.
sometime.
And
I
I
will
want
do that
the
sometime.
whole $4 bitch.
Yeah, my kids use Parmesan cheese. I don't. Mm-mm.
Don't knock it till you try it. Miss used to say don't knock the sandwich till you try it. I don't know. I don't know, but that was a
Mm.
stretch for me. I
Call
have
you.
never in my 30 years of living heard nobody do that.
Me either. Hmm.
So, and
We
you
can
don't
do
feel
the
like
cook off.
sugar going rice?
Huh?
Now
You
I
don't
do
feel
salt
like
and
sugar
pepper in my
going
rice. I like salt and pepper in my rice.
Say it again.
rice?
Me
Man,
too. Salt and pepper. What you say? Shake?
I fucks with sugar on the rice now.
I
Hell
put
no.
sugar on rice.
I'm
Man,
not
butter.
saying it's not bad, but I like salt and pepper. Like just I'm a
Right.
regular rice
Right.
eater.
Y'all weird as fuck.
He said that girl making that organic
How?
spaghetti
It
ain't
is
it?
good. You can't knock it till you try it.
I'm gonna knock the hell out of it.
Oh, grits be good,
Yeah,
girl.
like
Grits and
I'ma
some
knock
cheese.
that sugar with that rice.
My mama don't eat rice at all.
This she said rice or grits.
I
Ain't
can't
that
put no
her?
rice, no sugar on my rice.
I like cheese in my grits.
Me
You
too.
finna get in the bed.
Who finna get in the bed?
Somebody. Shit, we all need to be getting in the bed. Ooh.
Pepe.
Y'all want to have a cook off?
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Okay,
Nah,
so
you
check
don't want
this
to
out.
do
This
that.
is
Let's
the
do it.
debate.
Let's
This
do
is
it.
the debate of the world. Do sugar go in grits?
I
No,
Nope.
like salt and
No.
pepper in my grits.
No.
I don't think sugar
no,
goes in.
I don't know.
I
I
no.
like
ain't
salt and
never
pepper
tried
and
it
mine and
though.
some cheese.
Yeah, salt, pepper, cheese. That's it, and butter.
That's it. That's it. And
Yeah,
butter.
you right.
I don't even
Anytime
like.
there's sugar in his house.
I don't like sugar in my rice. I don't, what's the point?
Man,
What? Man, y'all need to go get baptized.
What? You gotta
my
make me get
cousin say y'all need to
baptized?
go get baptized because y'all ain't right.
Cause I don't like sugar in my rice.
Well, you
Yeah,
put it in
what's a definite cutoff for y'all?
when you say what you mean.
What you mean?
What
Like
you mean?
with a person, with a woman, or for the females with a man. Like
Jealousy. Jealousy.
I'm jealous now with.
I ain't hear the question. What was it?
I was about to say
What's
if
a
you go by jealousy, and you ain't gonna have no woman ever because they got
Not really.
Period.
Not really, bro. Not really,
nah?
bro.
Cause it be like an extent to the jealousy. Like
Bro, I cut off like since I've been on this podcast, I had to cut somebody off.
what
I mean, listen, hey, listen. I ain't gonna say to cut nobody off, but you know, motherfuckers. Sometimes people feel away because they. But see, people feel like when you jumping on here, it's finna be this, and that ain't even what it is. And I think now everybody's starting to see it ain't that. It's just an open discussion about
Exactly,
anything.
bro. Because a motherfucker.
Say it ain't everybody. It's a particular people.
Yeah,
Everybody don't
and
particular
think
tell
that.
people.
us about your cutoff.
Particular.
What
You right.
happened?
Who?
Huh?
Tell us about your cutoff.
Yeah,
Nah,
what
listen,
happened?
listen to Chad. You hell.
Tell us what happened for real. This is an open discussion.
I bet it.
Hell,
I bet it is.
what
Go ahead,
happened?
y'all. What's y'all cutoff reasons?
Man, we trying to hear
Yeah,
about your
the baby
cutoff.
on the way.
I mean, you just went through one, bro. So you know, we just trying to get
Yeah,
that.
so
You
we
know,
trying to see.
get
Yeah,
the feeling of what happened, and we might can fix it.
I don't want it.
we might can.
I
What
don't want
happened? Like, just tell. You ain't gotta go into
For
super
real, for real.
details, but just tell us what happened. Like, what made you cut this person off? Like, since you've been on the podcast and the jealousy thing.
They really would never cut on, so I can't say that.
This man crazy. Oh man. Hey,
He
he'll
just
say
said
he
he got
got
a
a question
question.
for tonight. What's the question he?
He said spit start. That's his cutoff.
Who?
Oh my God, there he go with
Fish
that.
start. Right.
My cousin.
No,
It
that
could
no.
be a lot of things. It ain't even gotta be like it ain't even gotta be it ain't even gotta be like I mean like so like physical. Okay, let's do physical cutoff. Like if you it, like this one like physical stuff like not like attributes and shit.
What if he musted?
Oh yeah, that's a no no.
Okay.
Okay, so if y'all gonna go there with a man, I think a cutoff is if it that smell won't go nowhere down there. Like can't deal with it.
Not you saying that PG-13. Yeah, breath
What?
like bad breath cutoff.
Drug habit, a hard drug habit, like you on some
Yeah,
hard
cutoff.
drugs. I find out, yeah, that's most definitely cut off.
Uh, let's see
Hell
what
sex
else.
messed up, girl.
Yeah,
Oh,
breath are
oh,
definitely.
that woman.
Just scared.
Ah.
What
Ah.
Toby talking about programming me? What you talking about, Toby? I just
Ooh.
not saw it. Toby
If
had
your
a
best
tattoo.
friend go with your sister, but you catch him cheating on her, but you know she got a trick, who do you tell and why? Only pick one side.
Nobody.
No.
Tell
I
on
don't get in it. I
nobody.
don't get
No. If she doing her and he doing him, then they doing them. I'm mad at it.
Like my mama, look. I'm gonna tell you about my mama. My mama felt some type of way when me and my brother told her if her man cheated on her, we ain't gonna tell her.
Why not, Ed? You gotta tell your mom, man.
Fuck
Yeah, that's
no. For
different.
what?
Yeah, that's different.
I don't
No,
know about
I'm just gonna tell him, hey, partner, I see you. If I see you, somebody else see you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, get right.
He said you gotta pick a side though, and why. So if you have to pick a side, if your best friend go with your sister, but you catch him cheating on her, but you know she got a trick, who do you tell and why? Only pick one side. Shit.
What he mean? Do you like between the trick and the
Yeah, you
nah,
have okay. So
it's
you have a
a
best
he
friend, right?
or
And
do
your
you
best
tell
friend go with your sister, but your sister got a trick on the side of him.
I'm
But
gonna
you
tell
got
the
to
other
trick.
pick one
Tell
side.
the
Who you
trick.
gonna tell?
I'm gonna tell the
Why
trick.
you gonna mess her money up?
Uh,
Why would you say the trick? Really?
Yeah, I'm telling on the best friend.
good
I'm
telling the
sorry, but
trick.
best friend gotta go because
here
you
you
gonna
Okay.
give her
can't
money.
beat nobody up here because you done cheated too now. You done cheated on somebody's sister.
Nah, he'll say he gonna beat the man up for cheating on his
Man,
mama. Hell.
Oh.
Oh, I thought he was talking about sister.
Jada, yeah, he talking about his mama.
Nah, I ain't gonna beat him up. I'm just gonna tell him to get right.
Yes.
I look at it like I'm a man, so me and most men have cheated before, so I wouldn't admit
Hey,
it.
and he'll say ain't gonna cheat again.
Damn, he a hell.
Is he out in those disrespecting? Hold on. Is he out? Hold on. Maybe that's if he out in those disrespecting me. He don't give a damn about me, so I need to know.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
you
Like you,
disrespect.
I feel like you should tell your mama. That's my opinion. I hope
I
if the
mean,
situation
look,
ever happened with
You
my
a
kids,
woman.
I hope my
You a
kids
be
woman.
tell
You
me.
supposed to tell your mama. You a woman.
be,
You supposed to tell your mama.
be honest
If
as
my
a woman.
son don't
Y'all
tell
women
me,
on here,
I'ma be mad.
A
all
man.
y'all
That,
women on here, be honest.
it's not a
When
manly trait to be
somebody
telling
told you,
that
or
somebody
But that's
cheating on
your
somebody.
mother.
It don't fucking matter if it was my grandmother. It ain't no manly trait to be telling no woman that this
that
person
somebody
cheating on
cheat,
you.
it's really not. The only way I can see a man telling a woman that somebody cheat, they hating on that man trying to give that woman anyway.
That's it.
You don't feel like your mom deserves better than that?
Yeah, but
I
if
feel like. deserve
What
better
I'm
than
telling her for,
also know what she got herself into when she did that. And depending on how their relationship is, mama probably ain't gonna leave anyway.
She might. What if your mama is a woman that leaves shit?
yo, man, wait, who
What
I'm
the
saying.
hell?
threw me for a loop?
A big one. Bye,
Now,
baby.
will I
Love y'all.
say something to the dude? Yeah, I most definitely say
Oh,
something.
you play too much.
That'll
Yeah,
be hey, check this out. That's just like this. For all the people who say they would tell on the dude. So that's like you in the club. I'm older, he older. We go out together. And I see him dancing with a female and he feeling on him. I supposed to go tell that?
Now, who is the woman?
I'm saying if me and my mama boyfriend, if we just happen to go out together, we just me, him, and my cousin or whoever just happen to go out to the club or we somewhere partying, and a woman come up and dance on him and he grinding on her, she twerking on him, he slapping her ass and everything. Do I supposed to go tell that?
No.
They just dancing, Tay.
oh, so don't
Yeah.
tell that, but tell if it, man, come on, y'all, come
Come
on.
on now, come on now.
I mean, but if he cold
Because if
as
mama seen him
cheating,
doing
like,
that, now, if mama seen him doing that, that was gonna be a problem though.
I don't know what
Well,
mama
tell
seen
it
him
then. If
in,
you
because I
feel
think
like
it's
it was
that
gonna be a
same
problem,
person.
tell it.
Yeah, the
She
mama
need
ain't
to give
gonna
him the
get,
eye.
she gonna get mad at me and then be with that man the next day.
Okay.
Miss Houston said, "Mama know what type of dude she dealing with."
Uh, what?
And I kind of see where you coming from. Like, I think I probably would say something to him first before I say something to her.
That's what I said. I check
But
him.
you gonna say something though. As long as you say something, I see where you're going with it. But you can't just let the man just be out here with it vanilla.
What you laughing at, Chad?
We wanna hear that text message.
Okay,
It was a TikTok actually. It was a TikTok. Y'all seen that TikTok and it was like, I used to date this guy and then the girl was like, I just seen it on here. That's it.
what you said? Y'all look at what Big Houston said.
We already said that, y'all late. I said that.
Oh, I ain't
Mama
hear
know
it.
what type of dude she's dealing with.
They're right. She know. She know what that nigga do. Women know. Women know what they got.
All single people, why you single?
It's by
Uh
choice.
By
oh.
choice. By
Yeah,
Oh,
choice.
mine by choice.
I can't get in.
What you say, Tate? Oh, you ain't that question.
I'm breaking up on my head.
Tate,
Yeah.
everybody on here single up.
No, it
Except
ain't.
Tate. Tate
I'm
not
not.
single.
I'm
Tate
not
ain't
saying.
married.
You right. You
If
sure
you ain't
right.
married,
So all married
Right.
people,
if you
So
ain't married,
she
all
is single.
non-married people. Listen, all non-married people, but you in a relationship. Why you not married?
if you ain't married, you single.
Y'all can't spin
Hello.
that question around and try to make me say something about it.
Why you
Supposed to have a friend, so she ain't single.
ain't married, Tate?
How y'all gonna jump off of the main question to a question that literally entails nothing but take?
Alright. Alright.
That's a real
Why I'm
question
not
though.
married?
How
Why I'm not
how
married?
long
Why I'm not
how
married
long
though?
have
I can answer
how
that easy.
long have you been in that relationship?
Yeah, huh?
You
How long
heard
have
him.
you been in that relationship?
I mean, this time it been like a little over a year, but I mean, this goes back to like 2011 though,
So why you not married yet?
because that process just haven't happened yet. I'm not saying it won't never happen. That process just haven't came about yet.
Whoa, we knocking down the doors now.
But those conversations have been had though. You know what I'm saying? Not saying, but it just ain't that
Oh,
process
down my
hasn't happened.
car.
Why do you feel like that process hasn't, did its thing
Man, listen, what happened to the main question though? I'm confused. So
yet?
that process haven't happened yet because first of all, it was a complicated situation coming into, and we had to take care of some things, and then now it just haven't happened because it haven't happened yet.
Tell you they ain't happy because you ain't had it.
That is true. So the question after that is, why haven't you asked?
Why you having you ask?
See,
Hell no.
Ah,
Who
let me
report comments?
tell y'all.
Hey,
Let me tell y'all.
don't be reporting no comments now.
Huh?
He'll say somebody reported his comment.
What?
What? What comment was it?
We got a hater.
what?
We got a hater on
Come
here.
in. Oh, Lord, we got to do background checks now.
What comment?
Yeah, what comment was it though?
But see, somebody
Right.
can be on the live that ain't come in though, so we wouldn't know who it was because
Now,
they could
he
be on
ain't
the live.
saying nothing wrong, I don't think.
I didn't say nothing wrong.
Now, if you don't get on here being mad and then feeling, you don't need to get on here, baby.
Either that's somebody you fool with, but talking about you gonna cheat again.
Hey,
That's somebody you fooling with. Then you know they see you.
Okay, here is well, nah, this situational too,
Oh,
because
darling,
everything gonna be different.
line, tell him what you
oh,
want.
yeah.
That's
All
pretty.
right, so the conversation was why y'all single people single. That was the
We
question, I
already
think.
said that we love it here. Now we don't love it here. We want to be in a relationship, but we just done got comfortable being not in a relationship.
I know that right.
So said something and said, I love my
Is everybody being alone nowadays? That's a new trend or some shit. 'Cause I be seeing a lot of that.
I don't think it's just a
It's like you
trend, but
get
I feel
along
like,
better.
well, now I can't say that because some people, some
Just
people
talk.
will make your life better. But I feel
Ain't got
like
no
in
reason to be
today's
arguing.
society,
What?
we done went through so many traumatic situations that coming out of that, like we be putting the
Me?
wall up, we be scared of that. We be scared of like future, you know. I mean, you know what you're getting with yourself. You don't have to
Right.
question that. You know
Right.
what you're gonna get with yourself. Shit could be this or it could be that with somebody else.
I mean, but even if you get to know a person, it still could turn into something else later. I mean, you can get married and it still turn into something else. I mean, I think that's just taking a chance on who you with, regardless. Like you follow your heart, take a chance on who you with. That don't mean it's gonna work out, but you still follow your heart, take a chance on who you want.
Yeah, I agree with that. She said I want a husband, but I don't want to be married just to be married. Yeah, I want someone who's gonna like add value to my life. He'll say all my life I had to fight. I feel that.
Here, you ain't getting that out for
They
purpose.
play so much. Why they for play so much?
All's my life I had.
Oh my
Now
God.
kill him dead before I let him beat me.
Well, I let them be. Hello.
Arquilla said, "Not a trend, peace of mind until you find someone that adds value. Not a new trend."
Oh yeah.
What you say, Chad?
I said, Arquilla said, "Not a new trend, peace of mind until you find someone that adds value."
So okay, how many of y'all on here think y'all gonna be married one day?
I do.
I'm gonna be
One
married.
day. I
I don't think I know. I'm gonna be married.
And
I mean, I want to be.
What you
Like,
say,
that's
boy?
the ultimate goal, like, to be married. Like, I want the American dream, bro. I want to be married. I want to have a kid. I want the house with the fence in the backyard and the sports car in the garage and my old lady car with the dog. I want all of it.
right, that's me. I want all that. I want all that smoke.
The dog took me out,
I
y'all.
feel like no, that's that happy this household shit. You
That
gotta have
yeah,
a dog.
yeah, that American dream, the household, the dog, I got it. You
Yeah,
want a little
yeah.
dog or a big dog? Both of them.
Yeah, I
I got a
mean,
two big
I want a big and a
dogs.
little dog. You want to
I
know
feel
what
like
kind?
marriages
I want a
I
pocket
feel like if
bullet
it's a real
and a
marriage, they be
Yorkie.
blessed. I feel like if a person is marrying for just a genuine marriage, y'all actually love each other. I feel like y'all get more blessings like that. I feel like
Yeah,
that
for
union
sure.
gonna be blessed. Like
I agree.
Cheryl says, she do cool, but if I don't, I'm good as long as I die happy.
So what's up? So you gonna be married one day, Tate?
Oh, for sure.
You gonna be married
That's for
again
sure.
one
I most
day,
definitely want.
He
I'm gonna be
must be
married.
lying. His phone breaking up.
Aunt?
Man, your phone breaking up. I said
Behind
most.
him.
I most definitely would be married one day.
Yeah, most definitely.
You gonna be married again one day, Aunt? Since you done
Oh,
already did the married thing.
for sure.
She said he gonna be married soon. You
Who?
talking about Tate? What about you, Toby? You gonna be married one
Who you
day?
talking about, sir?
one day. One day.
Hmm.
Y'all believe in proposing to a man?
He's saying a woman should propose to a man. What you
He's
say?
saying, do you
I
believe it?
said, do y'all believe it? Believe in it.
That a woman could propose to a man?
Should. You think it's okay?
I mean,
Hmm.
that's up to them. To me,
I'm not
Yes.
proposing to my man.
Yes.
That's a hard no for me.
Why?
Cause I want my man to propose to me.
Why you so
right?
traditional?
Why am I so traditional?
Yeah. Why not propose
Because
to him?
like I want to know that my man chose me. Because obviously, like this, how I look at it. Obviously, I'm choosing my man if I'm with him. Because he's the leader. Like I'm choosing him to lead me. So I want to know that my man is choosing me. Like I'm gonna show him I'm choosing him by even being with him.
What if that's one thing he don't lead in? What if you have to propose to him?
But shit, we ain't gonna be married then.
Say talking about me. You might be right, sir. Might be sooner than you think. Nah.
Okay.
So like how you gonna feel like how you gonna feel if your woman just like because that might make a man feel pressure into marrying someone like if his woman just dropped down to a knee like you're like will you marry me? How do y'all
Huh.
feel as a man? As a man, like how would y'all feel if y'all woman proposed to y'all? Like
Propose.
obviously like
Propose to me.
okay,
Me.
well Tate, you obviously not ready to be married. You obviously not ready to be married because if you were, you would have proposed or been working on proposing. So how would you feel if your woman
Who
proposed to
you?
you? Would that make you feel like you were being pressured into marrying
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
her? Wait.
First of all, I never said these conversations had been had between us. Y'all said that.
Okay, but then why have you not proposed then? Like, why have you not done it? If you've had the conversations, or why are you not planning it? Like, I mean, unless you got the ring somewhere hiding around the house right now.
Okay. Like I said, when I first did this,
Yeah,
it was a complicated situation. And sometimes you have to wait for some other people to be removed from the situation to where there is no more issues on that side.
So,
And
okay,
then
well, scratch out it. So, if your woman dropped down on her knee tomorrow to propose to you, how would you feel about that?
I'm gonna feel like you can do it, but that's not official because I'm gonna do
no. Why?
No,
Why
are you gonna say yes or fucking
do it?
no?
I'm gonna
Why
say
is it?
yeah, but to me that ain't official. When I drop on my knee, that when they see it, that what it is. Like I'm gonna say yeah. Now don't get it twisted,
Well,
but
that's it. Ain't no more
I'm gonna
proposing once you propose.
no, no,
Hey,
no. I don't care if I got to turn around the next day and do it again. I'm
No,
gonna do it.
that's stupid. That don't make sense.
I mean, it might be stupid, but that's my mentality, bro. Like I want to be the one to propose, man. Like I
Well,
don't got no problem
go
with
ahead
no
and
woman telling me.
propose, so she won't beat you to it.
I don't want my woman.
Right.
Oh my god, bro.
Go on, beat her to it then.
Look, fat riding in the truck. So y'all want to do
Cause
get
she told me if you weren't gonna do it, she was gonna do it. So now what? You might
You
as well
better
go
beat
on ahead
her
and
to it.
get to
you
it.
say what now?
I said she told me if you didn't do it, she was gonna do it. So you might as well go ahead and make that happen.
I'm on your ass if she beat you to it.
Man, stop it, man. My girl and I already said some shit like that, but we just be joking. She already asked me to marry her. I already said I'm gonna marry her. Like that's already been discussed. But it ain't like she asked me for a
No,
Chad, you say you was proposed to 3 times. Like, did you turn the dudes down, or like how that work out?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, well, the two times I did, and then the one time I said yeah, and then I was like, no.
So you actually
Hey,
told
Courtney.
you actually told 2 people no.
Yeah, cause I mean that was like it was just like on a. I think that was some on a whim shit. But the one person I told them yeah, and then I had to get back home and reflect on it. But we also was in grief. I felt like we had a lot of stuff we had to work on, but we also was in grief when that happened. So it's like you try riding home 36 hours with somebody you told no to.
I tried to tell them that they don't listen to me.
Cause that's gonna be a minute. 36 hours. I'd love to see it.
What's up, Courtney?
You, oh, that's my
Hey
sister,
y'all.
y'all. Everybody say hey.
hey sister,
Hey everybody.
What's up, C?
Okay.
your real sister.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, yeah, basically.
so no.
hey,
We don't
sister.
look alike.
Hey everybody.
What you think, sister? What you think about a woman proposing to a man?
No.
Oh, she done proposed to her man.
No, she did
Oh,
No.
not.
what you think
But
about?
she is
I mean,
married
I
though.
necessarily it's not for me, but who am I to say, hold on, let me yeah, who am I to say? It might work for some people, but I just know. I wouldn't no. I wouldn't advise anybody or really try to support none of my friends in doing it. But that's just me. I just feel
Cause
like that's
I'd be
like a
like,
thing
girl,
that,
if that man want to marry you, he gonna ask you.
I don't see no
or
Okay.
just
difference.
stay single.
Y'all can't pick what area you want to be traditional in, or what area you don't want to be traditional in.
I
Yes, you
feel
can.
like I'm pretty traditional. I mean, all the way around though.
Yeah, but a lot of women been talking about they not traditional, but
But
then when
I never said that.
but then when it comes to this right here, oh, you want to be traditional. You want your man to propose to you.
So, in what ways are women saying they're not traditional? Because I just tuned in, so I don't really know.
Oh, we haven't
Like,
had
what's
that
an
talk
example?
tonight. We
Perry
Okay,
haven't
Mason
had
okay,
no.
said if
okay.
that woman want to marry you, she gonna ask you.
I feel like it's okay.
But if you want to marry her, wouldn't you ask her? So I don't.
I
She
think
might be ready before me.
my girls just said the same thing y'all women said a little while ago. That women ask a man, we gonna feel like y'all rushing us into it.
Right.
Right. Exactly. Because when you're ready to do it, you're gonna do it. That's how I was raised to think. I don't know.
And if we're not married or I'm not engaged, then like you probably don't want to marry me right now. That's
That's
not
You
saying
that's
you
what I'm
don't
you
want to
assuming.
was
marry me at
hey
all,
hey hey
but
Kate,
right now.
you was raised to be a Christian.
Hey, but I think some women do ask subconsciously because I mean I've heard women ask me like, "Hey, when you gonna marry me?" That's the same as asking.
Facts.
Yeah, I guess, but that's kind of
To
like
a
you giving like
degree, but
if
But
a
they
woman
ain't got
asks you
on
to
one knee
marry,
yet. They just
now
asking
Yeah,
I've
that's
questions.
true.
asked someone like, "Do you think you would marry me?" Like, "Do you think you would marry me?" But
yeah,
I think I
but
just
not
more
like
so wanted to know if like you see me in that type of light,
what your intentions are. Yeah.
right?
Ever.
Yeah, why not ask? Yeah, that you can ask that. Don't ask me because if you
But
ask me, will I marry you or do I want to marry you? I feel like that's a proposal too.
Hey, but
okay,
old girl last night
Kinda.
was like, "Hey, it's certain questions that you should ask." So
That's one.
just like if us men can't ask y'all women what y'all bringing to the table, y'all shouldn't be able to ask us, "Are we gonna marry y'all?" Right?
Right.
Well, if I just wait a little bit, and you don't marry me, then I
Cricket.
just
Cricket.
leave you.
Cricket.
I'm saying though, by following the same logic your friend had, shouldn't you know if you're wifey material to me or not?
I mean, yeah, but this might not be a marrying man. So if I'm trying to see your thoughts on marriage, like, or I might ask, like, do you think you will ever be married? Like, do you plan on getting married or something like that? Like,
Beating
that
around
is a
the
good
bush.
point, though. I agree with Mario. That is a good point. But I would probably talk to beforehand just to see if like this person is even a marrying man. Like, do you see yourself getting married? Do you plan on getting married? Even if not to me, but do you plan on getting married?
Married.
He don't want to marry me though.
What that little boy said, I'm not getting married. I'm gonna get me a girlfriend. And if I don't like that one, I'm gonna get me another one. And if I don't like that one, I'm gonna get me another one.
So that's how they rock now.
Nah, but I'm getting married again though. I hope to get married again.
Can you put Courtney back up here?
Who is that?
Let me see. Oh, I can do it. Look, I did it. Look at me doing something. Hey, girl.
I sure was down here talking to myself in the little box. I had accidentally had got off some type of way. I was like, nobody's listening to me.
So
What
if
you
I
say?
get married, y'all gonna come to my wedding?
I don't know. I'm just saying some people don't have intentions on being married, like male
I'm
or female. They're fine with, you know,
I'll come.
and that's cool. But you kind of
Okay.
what you say?
I'll come to your wedding.
Yeah, I said if I get married, well, I'm not gonna say if. When I get married, y'all gonna come to my wedding.
I'll be there.
Yeah. I'm be a bridesmaid.
All right
Oh,
then,
so
so
sweet.
Can I be in your wedding?
Oh,
yeah, sure thing. Go right ahead.
Hey, you so
Now for real
tickled.
though, like for me, like I don't even think I want no big wedding though.
Mm.
Arquilla said she coming to my wedding with a gift. That's
Cause,
okay.
'cause
That's
she
my
know you
girl
like
right there.
gifts. She know you like gifts.
So like so when you got married the first time, did you get married like was it like a wedding or did y'all like go to the courthouse and get married?
We had a wedding.
Dang. How
Okay,
long
so
was
let
you
me.
married? How long did the marriage last? I'm asking.
10 years.
Yeah, that's a long time.
But we ain't gonna start talking time. What you finna say, Chad?
I forgot. Oh, I was gonna ask everybody to those of you who are not married but do hope to be married one day, like what does your wedding look like to y'all? Like, do y'all want to have a big wedding or do y'all want to like do the courthouse wedding or do y'all want to have like something small? Like, what y'all want to do?
My first time, I want a big wheel. I do.
She said, Arquilla said, Toby said she going to be a bridesmaid and what you going to be in Chad's wedding?
That woman's so mad.
Hey,
Oh, it
here you
don't
go
matter.
again
That's my
again.
girl.
I'm gonna be the
You can
ring.
be
I'm
a
gonna be the
bridesmaid if
ring.
you
The
want
ring
to.
boy. I'm gonna have the ring.
Oh, Jesus.
See, none of y'all that's not
Um,
married not gonna tell me. Tate, what type of wedding do you want? Do you want like something small? Do you want, you know what I'm saying? You want a
Honestly,
courthouse wedding or a big wedding?
hon- if it for just me and her, we can sue to the courthouse if that's what she want to do, and just have some of our family as a witness. But we'll still round back. If I did that, I'll still round back around and have a real wedding. We just didn't did that for us, just for the moment or
What do you
whatever. That
consider?
happened.
What do you consider a real wedding?
Something nice.
right.
Some elegant. I
Like
feel like
a
everyone
ceremony,
want to, like at a church, a building, or
So
whatever.
you,
I
so you
decorate.
telling me, so you telling me,
outfits.
so you telling me going to the courthouse ain't no real wedding.
It's a real wedding because you're gonna leave real married. I'm just saying.
That,
You said it though.
that's what
That's
I
what
was
you
saying.
said.
It's not. Do you
A
call that a wedding
tradition.
though? A
Why not?
courthouse?
You,
I
you
just
never
never really.
you never seen two people get married like have a real like thing at a like,
I mean,
wedding at a courthouse.
yeah, mate. I've
I
had people.
that
I know
But
somebody who
you,
got
courthouse.
dressed up and had their family there and all that stuff. So yeah, you're right.
Uh,
That's
that's
too
all
much.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I would rather like for me. I ain't gonna tell y'all what my dreams of my wedding is because I hope my husband just know this how I'ma know that's my soulmate. But I do want to have like a nice reception. Well, I mean, not even nice. Like I want to have like a cool reception, like a real vibe out reception. But like the wedding, it don't have to be big. I don't want a lot of people because I don't even deal with people anyway. So it's like the thought of like rounding up bridesmaids and stuff. Like I'm not even cool with enough people to have bridesmaids. Like
you don't have to have a
like
lot of bridesmaids.
well, see, whenever I was with my kid's father, like I was gonna have to just like if you think about the bridesmaid to the groomsmen ratio, like I was just gonna have to find people to be in my wedding because I had like two friends and a sister.
I feel like right now you got a decent amount of people. You probably would
I
be
ain't gonna
trying to
lie, I
get.
probably could. I probably could get like some of my clients and stuff though. I probably my little bridesmaids might be popping right now in
I
life.
think about me and Hope and maybe what's your friend name out there?
Keisha,
Keisha.
you know,
And who else? What's the other girl? Diana.
Diana, you know,
And Shanice, if you was to include Shanice, and that's a decent amount.
yeah, that's
That's
better.
a lot.
And then boom, I could
I'm
go
gonna be the
in and I
maid of
can make.
honor, so
Well, you would be
just
the matron of honor because you already
yeah, matron of honor.
married.
So
So
yeah,
then I
so
can go ahead and make Keisha the maid of honor. So then y'all can be my like two little honors people. So
and then
Well, we're just hypothetically speaking, but we're manifesting this. That's what we're doing.
And then I'm gonna do Ava the flower girl if it's here recently, if it's here soon. Ava gonna be the flower girl, Bubba gonna be the ring girl, and
That's
there we
it.
go. Yep. Well, Ed said he was gonna be the ring bearer though.
I know. I sure asked somebody if I could be their flower girl not too long ago. They said no. I said, well, that's understandable. I just had to ask.
I do want to be in somebody's wedding though, so y'all ladies on here,
I was in a wedding. It's all right. I was the matron of honor in a wedding. It was cool. It was all right.
Nah, I am really Mario. Like, I feel like, well, maybe not exactly this time, but by the time I get proposed to and stuff like that, like, I'll be ready. Where y'all go? Y'all don't want to speak on the wedding now, huh? Y'all done dipped out on us.
All right, what?
It's just me and you. It's just me
I'm
and you.
still
Mario said you can. What now? Why do you say that you can see it happening for me? I want to know. What makes you say that you can see it happening for me? Did everybody go to sleep? I'm like Arquilla right now.
Look, I
here.
just picked my phone back up like, damn, they must get off.
You ain't said nothing to say.
I've been doing something.
Hello?
Yeah, you better on here. I'm trying to see Mario. Why do you say
Yeah,
you
I
can see
can't
it
hear.
happening for me?
What happened, y'all? It went, somebody, it's quiet. Bikes went off or something?
Everybody quiet.
Right, hold on. I can't unmute mine. Can y'all hear me?
I hear you now.
Okay.
Fat, where you at, Pockets?
I can't start this for a minute.
Thank you, Arquilla.
Fat, add Herschel what he want to talk about.
He wanted to talk about a topic we talked about the other day. Do you believe in love at first sight?
Yeah, we talked about that already. Herschel got to come with something. Hey,
Okay. What's up?
nigga, buddy. I'm about to sleep out you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
We
can hear you.
Okay. I don't know. My service acting crazy, man. We're on the road coming from the 8. Take us out,
hey,
Chad.
All right, y'all. Well, it was a pleasure talking with you guys tonight. Well, thank you, Mario. I thank you so much for that from a male perspective. Chad's picking them wedding colors and Kate got them.
John,
Y'all still talking about Chad Wade.
hey,
Yeah.
look, I'm looking at the comment. I had walked off, and when I came back, I'm looking at the comment. They just wedding. Ain't the ring bearer, all the hell. I thought y'all was talking about me for a minute. I said, damn, they talking about Chad.
Yeah, because
Joseph must be
I'm
the
getting
groom.
married.
Huh?
Joseph must be the groom.
Who the groom, bro?
Joseph.
The Joseph. Yeah, Joseph had said that he was gonna marry me.
Oh, okay.
But I wasn't talking about that. But but yeah.
Damn, Fat ain't
Jarvis
chimed in
said,
on their wedding.
Jarvis got a question. He say, "What? Talk about what make you real and what make you fake." Uh, I think that's most definitely.
We talked about that
I
last night.
Yeah.
did we?
What these niggas definition of real is.
What we say? I don't know because I was quiet last night.
We were just talking about, these guys think you got to go to prison to be a real nigga.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that. That was a good topic, but I was out at that point. Mario said some motherfucking body gonna get married out of damn talking. Yeah, we gonna get. I'm telling you, who gonna get married? Me. I'm telling y'all. I
I'm
didn't
gonna
already.
Who get
And
married?
Tay,
Who get married?
Tay gonna get
I'm,
married, and I'm
I'm
gonna get
gonna get
married.
married.
And then I'm
Damn,
gonna
they
let
ain't
you
gonna
go
get
first,
married?
and then I'm gonna get married.
Y'all must ain't hear me say I wanted to get married too. Again.
I don't know, cause the other day you was saying you didn't want to get back married, right? Like you want to get married no
I
time
said
soon.
right now. Right now. No.
So what's your time frame on a right now instance?
There's no time frame. I just not right now. I
Just
don't see.
just not today.
Not today. I might wake
what
up
about
tomorrow and be like,
what about
I might wake up
tomorrow?
tomorrow and be like, damn, I want to get married.
Damn.
I might wake up Sunday and be like, damn, I want to get married.
I hope not this time.
Mario
I
said
don't
wait
think
till
none of
after
us
the
get married
apocalypse.
today.
Nah, shit, I could be getting married next week though. You never know.
I'm saying, like, I don't think nobody get married today. It's almost 12 o'clock.
Yeah, you right. You right.
Mario said, wait till after the apocalypse.
Well, all right, y'all. I think we're gonna call it a night tonight.
Look,
I'm finna go plan my wedding.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
man.
you you got a DA, don't it?
What that
Somebody got an
mean?
appointment. Somebody got an appointment, don't
Oh,
it?
I thought you said a VA. Who
A
gonna
DA.
come all the way out here to the sticks for a DA? What, please? I don't even let people come to my house, let alone the DA. I'm finna go in here and go to bed. I'm finna go to the BED. That's what I got. An appointment with the BED.
Dad, you be fishing.
Yeah,
The
I be
children.
fishing.
This a pond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chad be fishing, be catching them little ass fish.
It's actually some big fish in the pond I be fishing in.
Why you always catching that little one then?
Hey, you
I
know how to fish?
mean,
You be
Do I know
doing
how to
live
fish?
say when you fishing?
Yeah.
Cause
You
how
must
I
don't
do
be
that
watching
know
my
how small
story.
your fish be.
You say what? Aunt?
You must don't be watching my story.
Oh, I did see you fishing on there. You damn right. You took the
damn,
kid.
look, I'm coming down there one weekend and let's take us a fishing trip, y'all. We gonna all go fishing. We gonna meet up and we gonna
See
go
who can
live on the
catch the most
podcast
fish.
and go fishing. Y'all want to come?
Who you married at?
My mama just texted me.
What she say?
Tommy said, "What she say?" Right.
She talking
She
about,
say,
she wrote in our group message. She talking about a picture. She put a picture in. My mom and my sister are two of the most messiest women in the world.
don't do my good.
I'm gonna do it while she on here.
Well, all right, y'all. I'm gonna take us out and
Yeah, I do got work in the morning.
You say well.
right.
Yeah.
I gotta go to work too.
What a CEO is.
He told me to take us
Yo,
out. That's
yo,
why I'm trying to
Sure,
tell
then you got all the noise.
Yeah, they
shit, take it.
look, look at here. Look at here.
Take us out, Trey.
him. All right, y'all. Well, we really enjoyed the company tonight. We enjoyed all the viewers who logged on, all the people who commented in the comments, all the people who just here, by association. We love the feedback. We love the input. We love all of you guys. Um, Tune in with us tomorrow. Y'all have a great night. Stay positive. Be the change you wish to see. We love y'all. And that's all I got to say. We out of here after this.
Bye, y'all.
See
All
y'all.
right, turn up, love wins. See y'all.
All right, see y'all tomorrow.
Love.
All right, y'all.